hello. Oh my gosh, is my transmission going through? Can you hear me? I'm out in space. No, I'm not. Hi, hello, welcome to the stream. My name is Quimby, and today is another Hardcore Tuesday. So we're gonna be back in Hardcore. Hold on, I think my mic is turned up just a teensy bit high. Let's try that. Is that better? Okay, that seems to be better. Anyways, we're gonna be back in Hardcore today, trying not to die, trying to, hecking survive. That's the #1 goal, remember. Let's go ahead and hop into the game in about 3, 2, 1, and bop. Hello! Welcome back to my Hardcore world. There's lots of trees behind me. Alright, so, I've got some plans for today. Mostly survive. Today is Tuesday? Today is Tuesday. Right? Wait. It's Tuesday. Sorry, I had to check. But yes, today is Tuesday. So #1 goal is, as always, to survive, but other goal for today is I'd love to get my gear, fixed up a bit more, and then maybe, possibly, if we're feeling up to it, see if we can enter the Nether. I know it's an unprecedented move. I'm absolutely terrified of the Nether, and in Hardcore it's going to be even worse. But like, I don't know, I'm thinking if we play it real safe, it should be fine. So that's the goal. That's what we're going for. I fear so much. Oh wow, my inventory is very full. I did not know that my inventory was this full. Okay, well, let's start by seeing if the cows want some food. It's been a few days since we've been here, since Thursday, I believe. So, I haven't seen this place in a hot second. If we've got some time, we might head out over to the village on stilts and do some more work on that. Just get some more of those stilts things going, replace more of the ground with, with spruce. Just taking over a look. Hi, Awesome Pizza. Sorry, I didn't greet you earlier, and I'm sorry about that. I realized I just sort of was like, yep, that's what's happening today, but hello. Hope you're having a good day today. Oh, the crackling of the cows is, so comforting. I was just wondering, Trader here. Have I talked to you recently? What's up? I didn't know it was Tuesday. Ah, I see. Yeah, I got Nautilus shells from you, and that's about all I wanted. Yeah, not talking to that guy. Did you have a day that you thought it was, or was it just sort of a general, like, whoa, the day is different than I thought that it was? Let's just drop some things. I think I was mining last time, and that's why I've got a whole bunch of, like, ores and stuff in my inventory. Because I know I need a ton of iron for, for the Village on Stilts project. And by now I gotta go. Oh, bye, Awesome Pizza. Thanks for popping in. Why do I have an Unbreaking 3 book? Oh, I was gonna put it on... I was gonna put it on something. Probably... It'd probably be best to put it on my helmet, because that seems to run out pretty fast. Why did I jump for that? Yeah, so it probably would be best to put it on the helmet. But I do want to make space for... I want to be able to put respiration stuff. You know what? That's fine. I'm not going to worry about the levels cost. It's going to be fine. Not going to worry about it. Spoiler alert, I'm probably going to worry about it, but, there's not really a lot I can do about that. I just sort of worry about things sometimes. And let's shove some lanterns in there. And some paper. I've got 24 levels. That should be enough to, do a little bit of enchanting, as it were. Yeah! My helmet has Unbreaking 3 on it now. Hopefully it's not gonna die. That's the goal, always. Remember, chat. Our constant goal is just, survive, please. Do I have any obsidian, or am I gonna need to... Okay, I don't have any obsidian. I need to put mending on Fortuna. Do I have any emeralds? Okay, so first step might actually be getting emeralds to get Mending 4 Fortuna because, oh, it's nighttime. Because if I am going to be mining some obsidian and theoretically going to the nether, I would love to be able to have a healed up pickaxe. Alright. I don't think we got to the point yesterday where mobs spawned. I'm not seeing anything. So it's probably safe to exit the house. Most likely. Hopefully. I really hope that it's safe to exit the house. We're just going to assume that, yeah, it's safe to exit the house for sure. Definitely. I need to make a potato field at some point. I love that I'm just living on my little ranch out in this, you know, field of plains and things. And I'm like, it sure would be great to, like, I don't know, explore and go on adventures and beat the game or something. But I'm just terrified of death because hardcore. What I really need, chat, is a mob spawner. You know, I need some way to get XP. And I'm getting one, like, actually finding one of those sounds like it's gonna be scary and a bit of an ordeal, but like, again, it's something that that would be good for me to have a good source of XP, and I don't know, it's just tricky. Hi, Fim. Good, another quartz gives a lot. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to the nether today. I've been avoiding it because I am afraid. I am very, very afraid, but like, you know, there's so many things in the nether that are good to have. And also I'd love to be able to start brewing potions. I'm thinking that brewing potions is probably going to be a big part of what keeps me alive in here. But, you know, it's getting the potions that's the tricky part. Okay, it's raining. Is this a regular rainstorm or a thunderstorm? Okay, looks like it's a regular rain for now. Okay. I'm cautiously proceeding with farming the carrots. My trick is that if I don't encounter mobs super often, then I don't have to worry about mobs killing me. So I just try to be hyper aware of like nighttime and also thunderstorms and everything, and you know, it's probably not great to be this on edge all the time, but like I figure that's the hardcore way, so what are you gonna do about it? Not be afraid for your survival? Seems kinda crazy. Seems kinda weird. I'm very concerned about the rain. I mean, okay, it's alright for now, so I'm going to head to the village and go for some trades. Gonna just head over there, and if it sounds like it's gonna start thundering, then I've got my bed and my hotbar. I'm ready if something bad happens. I'm just like scanning the horizon, being like, have any mobs spawned? Are there any mobs? Is anything going on? It's good times, you know? Real fun stuff out here. Because it could turn into a thunderstorm at any second. Hi, duck. Doing the hardcore thingy-mabob. Doing the hardcore thingy-mabob. I've always wanted to try hardcore because I figured I would be fairly good on it based on how paranoid I am in normal Minecraft. But I severely underestimated how paranoid doing hardcore would get me to be. I'm currently just like watching the rain, being like any second now it's gonna turn on me, and like creepers are gonna start spawning everywhere. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Rain. You can't hide from me. It's like alarming how paranoid I am about this. Hi, Duck. How are you doing? Hope things are going well for you today. Hope that you're, I don't know, having a good time. That you're vibing. I'm seriously caught in paranoia at the moment. I just fear I'm like, I want it to start spawning mobs so that I can just pull out my bed and get rid of the rain. Good, how are you? I'm doing pretty well. I'm on edge, which I'm probably going to be all day because, yeah. But, yeah, no, doing pretty decently well. I ate toast for lunch. But it had olive oil spread on it, so that was tasty. I have an unhealthy habit of just eating toast for like too many meals. I just like, listen, toast is available and it's tasty and it's good. It may not be like the best choice for eating food, but like, come on. It's toast. And the hyper oversized puppy right now? Oh my gosh, I love dogs. Dogs are so good. I just adore dogs with all of my heart. I will admit I don't deal with puppies too often because I usually prefer like full-grown dogs, but puppies are nice too, you know? They just want to be friends, and they're so excited for the world, you know? This is their first time experiencing like anything. So they're just so happy about that. It's just good for them, you know? I can probably trade some of the leather. I was just realizing I've been like stockpiling leather for a little bit. I could take it and bring it to the village and trade it. Just gotta get them emeralds. She's 5 months and has a lot of energy. Aww. What a good dog. What a nice, energetic little puppy. Wait, toast off and do I eat like 2 pounds of them? I feel that actually. It's like whenever I eat toast, I'm like, how many pieces should I eat? 4, 6, the entire loaf of bread, but as toast? And yeah, just sometimes you simply eat the toast. And when I say you eat the toast, I mean you eat all the toast. I forgot I put that in there to test it. I was like, how did a cobblestone get in? It's because I put it there. Oh, the cow crackling noise was putting me on edge. I was like, what is that? It was cow crackles. The cows are crackling. That's the paranoia kicking in. That's the, am I going to die here today? Hi, Ray. Hey, hello, how you doing? I'm doing hardcore. I'm very afraid that at any second this world is going to turn on me and I'm going to die. This is my very first time doing hardcore, so I want it to last. I want it to be like a good run, but also like I'm very new to this whole hardcore thing. This is one of those foods I feel like I don't want, but when I make it, I eat like 4 pieces, and I'm like, I should eat this more often than that. Yeah, it's just when you smell toast and you're like eating toast, it's so good, and you like can't stop eating it. But then like if you're not thinking about toast, it just would never cross your mind. Where's my regular leather worker? There's one that I have been working with for a while. Here you are. Okay, I've got 21 emeralds, and I didn't bring a book with me because I'm foolish. I'm a foolish fool who didn't bring the supplies that I need. This is fine. You're doing good. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well. Any interesting things? Are you... I know that sometimes this is during school for you. Are you okay with that? Are you not getting in trouble? Remember, chat, please don't get in trouble for watching my streams. I've got trees over there that I should cut down. So we might at some point head over to the Hanging Village today, because now that I've replaced parts of the overhang section with the planks, I think it would be cool to start adding in the iron bits, like not the iron bits, the fences, the supports that actually makes it look like the village is on stilts. For anyone who hasn't heard of that project, I found a village just like out in the middle of nowhere, and it's hovering over the ocean a little bit, and it's got like weird pathing stuff. It was like impossible to navigate before I got there, and I said, I'm going to turn this into one of those like seaside villages that they put all of their houses on stilts to avoid, having the water. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to put my house on stilts to prevent the water from washing away my house. This is going to be so scuffed. This is going to be scuffed as heck. Listen, it's fine. It's totally fine. That could have been solved so much easier, but shh. It's fine. It's okay. Is it nighttime? Can I sleep? Yes. Yes, I can. It should be okay for me. Your stream starts at 7 p.m. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. That's chill. You get a free pass. A free Quimby pass, I say. Yep, that's alright. Got some books here. I need to make more books soon, but I just traded away all of my leather. Huh, funny how that works. Come on, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. There we are. And listen, chat, I don't know what the deal is with my obsession with copper, but like, listen, you're not going to be able to take this away from me. This is just too precious and important to me. Oh, I'm off on my calculations, but that's fine. That's just gross. You know what? Whatever. That's fine. I'll just put more out. It's fine. Listen, I don't know what it is. I don't know why copper is just so pretty, and you know, I'm once again asking for your emerald support. Me at the villagers. Me being like, hey, you got emeralds? Yeah, you got emeralds to trade? I'm in the elementary school and working there for a bit. I'm just watching kids do tests. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. I hope the kids do well on their test. You know, I hope that you probably can't give them well wishes from me, but like just know that I'm sending well wishes to the students, to the children. I'm thinking, I hope that they do well on their tests and have good times with that. So just listening to stream. Cool. Sounds great. I personally approve of listening to stream, but you know, what do I know? The cow crackle chat. The sweet sound of cows crackling in the morning. That's what just gets me up and going about my day. Just the sound of cow crackles. Yeah, I should probably... This one's honestly the one that needs feeding the most. Because it's got the fewest number of cows in it. But, you know, that's chill. Let's go get a mending book! Chat, I'm gonna add mending to Fortuna, and then that's gonna be like it. That's gonna be theoretically most of what I need to be able to make it to the Nether safely. Because I have full, like, prop forward armor. I've got feather falling on my boots. So, you know, it's not ideal. Do I have a bucket of powder snow? If I don't have a bucket of powder snow, that might be, like, the next thing on the list. Because, you know, a bucket of powder snow, it's the Nether clutch. But yeah, after that, I'm absolutely terrified of going to the Nether in hardcore, but, you know, like, I think it'd be great if we could get a nice, like, Nether waste sorta spawn. Maybe in a crimson in a warped forest. A warped forest spawn would be absolutely incredible. I love the warped forest. They're just like the chill section of the Nether. You know, it's still dangerous. You still could like fall to your doom at any moment, but like, you know, it's decently alright. It's less scary than, say, Basalt. Chat, if we spawn in Basalt, I am abandoning the Nether portal. If we spawn in Basalt, I'm going to just yeet right on out of there. Nether is hardcore easy, just don't die. I mean, you're not wrong about that. Fortress within 100 blocks from spawn would be pog. That would be pretty pog, admittedly. Teacher, I'm working with said I should share the stream with the class after the test. Oh my gosh. That's a bit, that's a lot of pressure, but sure. I will talk to the children. I will say hi. Me and Nether on hardcore like anchovies on a pizza, a crime to humanity. Oh yeah. Oh gosh, the Nether. Beat Minecraft hardcore with this one trick. Pills of Minecraft hates him. I mean, when you beat the Nether, you beat the Nether. I'm probably not going to do well with the Nether, but that's fine. All right, chat. I think that is a fully grown Fortuna right there. Wait, do I have gold? I do. I was very concerned there for a second. Oh, and I've got this Curse of Vanishing chestplate. That's chill, I guess. That's fine. Oh, wait. If I'm going to the Nether, I should probably make myself, like, a golden helmet that's fairly strong. Alright, chat. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to try hard prop for my newly built golden helmet. Cause listen, you got better safe than sorry. I appreciate your streams being family friendly. It's mostly that I'm family friendly, I think, is the main thing. It's that I'm not I don't really change anything significant about myself to be family friendly. I just kind of am. It's like, hello, hi, my name is Quimby. I am family friendly. This one I do too. Oh gosh, if you were watching a stream that was not family friendly and you were asked to share with the class, that would probably not be good. Probably would not be the most ideal circumstance, you know. But yeah. Aw, I'm glad that you guys appreciate me being family friendly, I guess. Oof, chat. Okay, so that actually brings up, like, let's just admit it. I'm well aware that I'm baby. Okay, like I'm just like, wow, Minecraft is so cool. I really enjoy. Hold on. Wow, Minecraft is so cool. I really enjoy walking around and seeing all of the cool sights and things that the generation makes. And I don't think that I can. I don't think that I can, you know, dig into the ground because I'm worried about ruining the Minecraft generation because it's pretty. That's me. We appreciate you in general. Ah. Thanks, guys. You're very sweet. I'm family friendly. Also, Quimpy. If you ever kill someone, I will let pigs eat the body. No. I didn't say that I would let pigs eat the body. I was just giving you advice on that. Pigs do consume anything. Pigs will eat like literally anything, and digesting is one of the easiest ways to make things unrecognizable. So that makes it a fairly good option to hide a body. Quimpy, let's explore the natural resources of this world. Also, Quimpy, it's too pretty to mar with human touch. That's me. That is what I say. I'm like, man, I'm out looking for resources. I'm looking for things that I can use to, you know, further my life and my goals. And then I find the thing that I'm looking for and I go, oh, but it's kind of pretty though. It's kind of real pretty around here. Case in point, the lush cave that I found in the Mayor's Paradise world. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna find a lush cave so that I can dig up all the clay and use it for bricks because I need like lots of bricks for the building projects that I do. And then I like got to the lush cave and I went, oh, but like look at the stepping pattern of the clay and look how it like all the plant life and all the things like, oh, I just don't know if I can. It's, listen, chat, I just struggle with the idea that, you know, acquiring resources requires me to affect the natural world around me. Is that too much to ask that I just, you know, appreciate the natural beautiful landscape that Minecraft has given me? I tried to be family friendly once and I died dropped. Oh, bless. I don't rage, it's just kind of serotonin. It's just kind of seldom. Yeah. I read that as serotonin for a second. I was like, how do you get serotonin from swearing? Yeah. Yeah, whenever I rage, I just kind of get really quiet for a second. I just kind of get quiet, and you just can hear like off in the distance me going like, because you know that's just what you do. The class is watching now. Hi class. Hello. Hi, I'm Quimby. I hope you all did well on the test. Ray told me about it, and I was like, man, I sure hope that they can do well on the test and have a good experience with that. So, hope you guys did well. I was rooting for you. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently heading out to get some emeralds to put on this golden helmet that I just made. Because I'm planning on going to the Nether. And I'm terrified of the Nether. It's so scary. It's, I'm trying to think of a good metaphor for me in the Nether. It's like, you know those cliffs that people jump off of, the like really tall ones, and how everyone's like, oh yeah, no, it's fine if you just like do it well, then then you won't die or whatever. I feel like that's me in the Nether, where everyone's like, yeah, if you just like are good at the Nether and don't die, then it'll be fine. And I'm like, I'm going to belly flop. I'm going to hit the ground and I'm going to perish. And that's just how it feels sometimes. I do feel bad for that guy. I've locked him out of his bed. Almost pressed a D in chat. I don't know what that would have been. It was just the letter D. I put iron doors on this house so that my Fletchers inside will be okay. But the guy who attached to the bed in there can't enter now. And I feel a little bit bad about that, but not bad enough to change anything about it. Where's my farmer that I've been trading with? Not you. You're an armorer. I mean, I guess I could get some trades. I'm trying to conserve my iron because I'm going to be using a lot of it for a building project later. But it is one of the better trades that I have access to at the moment. Where's my farmer? Farmers? There's like 4 of them. Where are they? Here are 2. Neither of you are the ones I've been trading with. Chill. That's fun. That's exciting. Gosh, my like working with classroom sense is kicking in. If anyone has any questions for me that they'd like me to answer, Ray, you can just I don't know, communicate them in the chat. I can't promise I'll answer everything, but if there's something that you want to know or if you have questions about, then I'm pretty open to talking. I made a house near a village that I spent hours to make, and a villager claimed my bed and they keep entering my house like it's their house. They do that though. Winston asked, how do you like the new Minecraft update? Okay, so I've kind of got mixed feelings about it. Because on one hand, I really love the new like caves and things. I think the caves are gorgeous. I think the lush caves are absolutely beautiful. But on the other hand, like it kind of affects the quality of Minecraft a little bit in some cases, where you know, I'll just be out walking around trying to like, I don't know, find a new biome or whatever, and it starts to lag my game. So I don't know, it's got its advantages and disadvantages. Overall, I think for the aesthetics of the game, it's absolutely incredible. Like, Minecraft is coming closer and closer to real life, and that's beautiful. But on the other hand, I also don't want to die if I just, like, accidentally am not looking where I'm going and fall into a world chasm. Oh, that's why I've been calling the, like, giant holes in the ground, you know, the ones that lead way down to the huge caves. I call them world chasms because they just kind of open the world up into the deep underbellies of the environment. And I'm terrified of them a little bit because I could be, you know, just walking around like this and then I jump over a block that I don't see and oh, surprise, I'm falling down a huge area. I fear one day Minecraft will be a very beefy game. Yeah, you wouldn't think so at first because it's just like block game, right? You just simply have game with block. But then, like, I don't know, with caves and cliffs, it really is, it's really getting up there. Oh, sorry, Doc, earlier talking about villagers stealing houses, they just do that. Villagers just see your house and go, this looks like free real estate. And there's not a lot that you can do about that. I think I'm gonna go pick up some trees to turn into sticks to get more emeralds. I need 42 emeralds for a Prop 4 book. But, you know, new Minecraft update, pretty pog. I love lush caves, honestly. That's the most important thing to me, is just lush caves are very pretty. My kid yelled, a sinkhole? You mean a sinkhole? I mean, that is one word for it. You're not wrong. Yeah, that would probably be like the more accurate term. But like world chasm sounds so cool, you know? World chasm just sounds like ooh, you're just going along and then there's just like this big hole in the ground that leads to like the deep underbellies of the earth. Minecraft minimum system requirements 64. Play Minecraft. Minimum system requirements 64 core processor, 256 gigabytes of RAM, RTX 43,000 or newer, and 3 terabyte disk space to play on the lowest settings. Minecraft 2048. Oh gosh, can you imagine if like in 20 years Minecraft is like one of the most high spec games you can get? If everyone's like, oh man, you play Minecraft? Like what kind of PC you playing on? Like when Minecraft first came out, someone asked my tech friend, can my computer run this game? And he looked at the specs for Minecraft and jokingly replied, I can run this game on a toaster. Ah, I bet you could run the game on a toaster though. Like if it was toasters can get pretty smart these days. I feel like if you had an adequate toaster, you definitely could play Minecraft on a toaster. At least, you know, with older versions. 118, I doubt you could play on a toaster. But I bet you might be able to play on a calculator if you had a beefy enough calculator. I've heard of people playing all kinds of games on calculators. Like, hasn't someone gone to, like, play Doom on a calculator? I think that's, a bit beyond my, you know, technical abilities, but yeah. I need 2 stacks of sticks, 2 stacks of logs to make enough sticks for my Fletchers. And with the excess birch here, we're about 14 off. Gib saplings, please. Gib saplings. Doom has been played on the calculator. People are so good at things and games and on a calculator of all things though. Like just how much of a mad lad do you have to be to look at a calculator and think, I bet I could play Doom on you. You know? Just okay, if anyone knows the answer to this, please let me know. But I've heard that Doom is like the game to test things on. Like, you know that something is like good if you can play Doom on it, or not good necessarily, but it's like if there's anything weird that you're like, I wonder if I can do things on this. You start like seeing if you can do Doom. Is that true? I think you're thinking of Quake. Maybe. I just it was the information I'm getting this from is from a story in the subreddit I was reading on. I told you guys about it a little bit ago. It's about stories about humanity being like, you know, intense and like basically like the humans are space orcs kind of. What's the word I'm looking for? Humans are space orcs. I know English. Hold on. Trope. Forget the word trope for a second. That's fine. But yeah, you know the troper humans are like scary space monsters. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this tree like that because oh no, I accidentally picked up a few extra logs. That's, you know what? No, I'm a sucker for it. I can't just leave resources. Chat, I'm a resource gremlin. If I see a resource that I like can collect, I will collect it. It's like I'm constantly at odds between my inability to collect things, but you know. Oh, I forgot to tell the class not to worry when you laugh. Oh no, guys, I'm fine. That's just my laugh. I laugh inwardly, where most people laugh outwardly, like ha ha ha. I laugh inwardly, and it sounds like it sounds like I'm dying. So don't worry, I'm fine. I'm okay. Just amused. We're all fine here. I'm having a Star Wars moment. You know when Han Solo is like, "We're all fine up here. Nothing to worry about. Have a great day." That's me at the moment. Like, I'm just laughing. It's okay. Have a great day. Oh gosh, but yeah, my natural resource gremlin tendencies tell me to collect all the resources, but then my absolute love of the natural beauty of the game is like, no, don't collect the natural resources. It's so pretty. No, don't collect the resources. Ahaha, you're so pretty. But, you know, oh gosh, my laugh is like the #1 thing that I always like get people with. coughing inwardly, but that would be troublesome. I don't cough inwardly. It's just the laughter. But coughing inwardly would be troublesome because the whole point of coughing is to expel air from your lungs and stuff. So if you're coughing inwardly, it's just like shoving air down into your lungs. Oh, rip to lungs. Rip to lungs in particular. Chat, I would never have lungs. If someone ever tells you that I have lungs, they're lying. Don't listen to them. So just remember, Quimby doesn't have lungs. That's all you need to know. No need to be concerned about it beyond that point. Just, I don't have lungs, alright? Someone asked, what's your favorite mob? What is my favorite mob? Are we talking like hostile mobs or like, or just mobs in general? Gosh, I'm a big fan of parrots. I think that parrots are precious. Wait. No, I'm ignoring my first natural impulses. It's bees. I love bees. I was once a beekeeper in real life, so I've just kind of had like a super soft spot for bees since then. But yeah, no, bees are just... No! Dang it. I should probably start... I gotta get that guy back in somehow. Yikes. Are bees your favorite mob IRL? IRL, it's probably dogs, if we're going to be perfectly honest. I think that I have a dog. Her name is Tally, and she is half black lab and half golden retriever. And she is... Here, I'll just leave that open for the Fletchers to come back. Yeah, so Tally is the best dog ever, just full stop. She's just absolutely wonderful. I did not run your trades out. Awesome. You know, Tally's just very good. She's a lovely puppy. You know, she takes good care of me. She takes good care of the house. Honestly, how did Minecraft survive without bees for so long? How did it survive without bees so long? Like, come on. Bees are only, like, the most important mob. What were they thinking? What were they thinking not having bees? The class yelled Tubbo. I knew that was coming. Listen, chat. Multiple people can like bees. And yes, I respect Tubbo for his, you know, appreciation of the best Minecraft mob, but like, that doesn't mean that I am Tubbo. Clearly not. That would be silly. Let's see if I can find the other Fletcher. Yeah, that'd be great to find my Fletchers and trade with them. Quimby equals Tubbo confirmed. Nope, clearly not. My voice is different from Tubbo's. I'm not British. You know, there's so many things to prove that like I'm not Tubbo. So you guys can't say that I'm Tubbo because that would simply be incorrect. I've been doing double Daily December. Just does Daily December once, but also Daily December twice on another account under an entire different identity and name and everything. I mean, no, that's not happening because, you know, again, clearly I'm not Tubbo. Can you hear my spacebar clicking a whole ton? Someone taught me the spacebar trick a few weeks ago, and I've just been doing it ever since then, where you just, you know, when it's time to trade for things, you just press it once and then, like, smash that keyboard a ton of times. If you scrabble the letters of Quimby, you get Tubbo. Plays X-Files theme. Oh, what's the X-Files theme? It's like, isn't that the one that's like dun 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 dun. Remember, chat, Quimby is an anagram of Tubbo. Clearly. Definitely for sure. Man, I was hoping to keep the identity secret a little bit longer, but you guys just cracked it. Aw man, you figured it out. So sad for me. Oh no, what we gonna do about that? I'm getting a book. That's what I'm doing. I was like, what am I doing here? Why am I heading towards my house? I'm getting a book. I'm gonna get Prop 4 and then... Oh, I'd also... Prop 4 and Mending I think would be good. And then I'm gonna smack it onto this helmet that I've got, and then we're gonna go looking for obsidian, and then we're gonna go to the nether. Alright, I should just be able to, you know, somehow get enough emeralds for mending. It's, 42 for- wait, do I have the perfect number? Wait, hold on. It's, if I remember correctly, it's 42 for prot 4 and 16 for mending. I might have the exact perfect number of emeralds right here. Wait, hold on. We gotta go check this one out. If I accidentally came up with like the perfect number of emeralds, I will probably not do anything drastic, but I will definitely be like, yo, that's kind of cool. If it turns out that that I have the perfect number of emeralds, then I'll definitely have a, man, isn't that kind of interesting moment. She asked me if all I watch is kid-friendly streamers. I said, only small streamers, TBH. Small streamers, yeah! Small streamers are great. Yeah, I personally am very kid-friendly. I'm pretty much just most people-friendly, if I'm gonna be honest. But I can't vouch for every single small streamer in that way, so yeah. But I mean, that wasn't even the question though. But yes. Again, honestly, it really is just me though. I'm not like intentionally censoring anything about myself. I just chat and baby, what can I say? I'm like, oh man, I sure do love having content that I feel okay making, and that happens to be content that is all right for the small, for everyone. Can you come over here for just, there we are. Oh, it's 46. Okay, it's not the perfect number, chat. It's not perfect. I was 4 off. This is fine. It's okay. I'll just pick up 4 other emeralds from somewhere. It was so close though. It was so close to being cool, but it's fine. This is okay. I'll just get 4 more emeralds. I've got enough sticks here that I can already get like, no, wait, this should be enough sticks to get enough. Okay. Do I have any slabs on me? I always make more slabs than I really need for anything, but like, listen, I just want slabs to be able to make sure that my friends are going to be safe and happy in this environment and not be able to escape ever and leave me. This is fine. I was so worried I was gonna get locked in there. And yep, that should do it. I'm kind of terrible with iron doors, if I'm going to be honest. They just sort of close on me a lot of times, so I'm always like, go, go, go. The kid said, the person who are watching is a mixture of Tubbo and Ranbu because they're faceless. Yeah, I will admit I've got some Ranbu tendencies with that whole being faceless thing. Being faceless, liking bees, being a streamer, you know. I'm probably just like the perfect combination of Tubbo and Ranbu, if we're going to be honest. If we're going to like be entirely true about it, I'm probably just the perfect fusion of the two of them. I'm being entirely facetious here. Just saying things. Just disclaimer. I'm hi, my name's Quimpy. Let's just say that. But yeah. Oh, the super trees. They look so sad from here. Too bad for them. Too bad for the super trees. Ooh, chat. Just for funsies, I'm gonna pick up some wheat, and then we're gonna go over to the cows to hear them crackle. Hi there. Hi there. This is S'more. This is my cat. And then these are my 3 dogs. I haven't named them yet because I don't have access to name tags. I'm working on building up one of my villagers to that point, but have not reached there yet. But if anyone has any ideas for Golden Helmet, that's what I'm doing. If anyone has any ideas for names for any of my pets, then I'd be pretty down to hear them. Can't promise that I'll actually like choose those as the names of my pets, but like if you have ideas, feel free to shout them out. Okay, and I do not have any powder snow. Do I remember the way to the mountain that I found? Oh, this might be a little bit awkward. I don't remember where that mountain is. Let's just, let's make a bucket to be prepared. You know, it never hurts to be prepared with buckets for powder snow. Oh wait, I've got like 21 books in here. What am I doing with 21 books? That's odd. That's interesting. Okay, well, I guess it's time to go on a journey to try to find where I found powder snow. Which way did I go? Okay, so for anyone who's unaware, I have a terrible sense of direction. I am constantly confused about where I am in the world. So, I went somewhere and found a mountain the other day. It was like the first day I was back in hardcore after the Caves and Cliffs update. And I was like, man, I'm gonna go find a mountain with snow on it. And I did find one. And I have no clue where it is. I have no clue which direction I went. I mean, it's probably fine. I'll just wander. I've got the coordinates for my house written down at the very least, so I'm not gonna get lost on the way back. But, woo! That's fun. I think I might have gone this way. Oh gosh. You know, at the very least, if the game starts like pulling a little bit on me, if it starts, you know, doing a tiny bit of lag, then I know I'm probably in unloaded chunks, and that's not the way to go. So, you know, we've got that down. One of my mod that shows up sometimes used to have a song called like the Quibi Tangent song, and it would come up usually when when I'd get lost, and due to getting lost, I would, you know, just find something else to do because I'd be like, I'm off in the wilderness doing something for sure. I sure wondered what this is. Here, is it sleepy time? Yeah, it's sleepy time. Shout out to the teacher who's very chill. Oh yeah, like, it just feels kind of weird talking to people, but teacher, thanks much for being very chill about streams and stuff. I don't know, I've been having fun chatting with your class, and I hope this has been, I don't know, a good time for you too. But yeah, no, again, shout out to very chill teacher. That's honestly very poggers. I'm so lost, chat. What's this direction? And hey, if we run into a world chasm, then we know that we're in 118 territory, which is where we should be for getting things. I just trapped myself in leaves. Then we know that we're in 118 territory, which is where we need to be for powder snow. Yeah. Woo! This is good times. Oh gosh. I just realized that I didn't bring any bones or fish with me if I find a cat or dog. I love the animals in Minecraft. They're one of my favorite parts about the game is that you can just, you know, have some friends. You can just be like, yes, you animal that I see in the wilderness. Let's be friends. And I didn't bring any bones with me. Okay, so we found a mountain. She just needed something for the class to do while she graded her papers. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Still though, very, very chill, very pog, just letting the class, you know, watch a streamer. Okay. I found a mountain, but this appears to be a 117 mountain due to the lack of powder snow. There's a swamp over there. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen a swamp yet. I have not found a swamp yet in this world. And every second I'm going, I'm making it harder for me to find my way back, but that's fine. Still doing wonderful work for the future of humanity. Yeah. Yeah. And I've trapped myself in a mountain area that I can't get up. Hold on, I've got a water bucket on me. We can just water bucket our way up. I do pride myself just the teensiest bit on my water elevator skills, and now that I've said that, I'm going to absolutely mess up. So everyone, feel free to point and laugh if I absolutely mess up this water elevator. You know, if I do something, I've just got a policy here that if I do something stupid, if I do something that's like absolutely ridiculous, I want you guys to laugh at me. I want you to just be like, haha, Quimby can't elevator. And I'll be like, I can't elevator. And then we'll just all have a pleasant time of it. Where am I? Where am I? What am I doing? Frogs? Frogs? Oh, we can do frogs. We can run some frogs. We can run some frogs for, you know, just for a fun chill time with... Where am I? Okay, you know what? This seems like a good time for frogs. And you know what? The frogs are going to be brought by me today. I'm going to bring the frogs. Yeah. 07 is a stick figure saluting. Yep. Oh, Maluk's bringing frogs. Okay. Alright. So this is a channel points reward that we've got. No, don't worry. Don't worry, Maluk. I'll just have you bring it. This is a channel points reward that I've got on the channel where, yeah, we're just getting frogs today. We're just gonna get lots of frogs. Where someone can redeem the reward, and then we get, you know, they get their name on the screen. So frogs are brought to you today by Mr. Maluk, and then frogs. And they just go, oh, that's the frog that kills it. There we are. Back with the frogs. And then we just get to look at frogs for a little bit. And that's the frog that kills again. No. The slideshow is on random, and there's this one frog that like ends the entire thing, and it just shows up randomly sometimes. And so I've got to watch for it. And there they go. Double frogs, and that's Pog. So true. So true, Fim. I just love the frogs. I just like looking at them. We're gonna look at frogs one more time, and then that's gonna be it. Oh, the red frog! I love the red frog. Oh, they're just so good. They're just vibing as frogs here. Yeah. Frogs are good. Frogs are very good. Alright, that's probably enough time with the frogs. Thanks much for the frogs, Mr. Maluk. I mean, also thanks to me for the frogs, because I technically also was sponsoring frogs there. But, yeah. I'm still so very lost. I guess we go this way. This looks like it's 118. Just by the biome blend, and I don't know, just things. This looks like it's been generated in 118. Oh, and there's a world chasm, so... See, I just like the name world chasm for these because, hello, giant pit into the underworld. Hello, giant opening in the crust of the earth, you know? Hey, frogs, yeah, frogs are good. I like the frogs. It's just, like, look at this massive, just, gaping hole. That's, oh gosh, yeah. So that's why I call it a world chasm. Ooh. Emeralds. Heck yeah, 3 emeralds. There are more emeralds down there, but I don't know if I'm willing to go get them. That's kind of far. Yeah, it's kind of a tricky spot where it would be nice to get the emeralds, but I'm leaving them. I'm watching very carefully to make sure I do not fall into the world chasm, because that would be bad. Missed an emerald. Yeah, no, I saw it's just very tricky. You know, actually, sure, we can go after it if you guys want. We can go get the emerald. I can. Oh god, yeah, I can live in constant fear as I attempt to reach a solitary emerald block at the edge of a cave. I'm sure that this will have no negative repercussions. I'm sure that this will go entirely fine and will cause no problems for me in the future. Alright, here we go. Getting back from this is going to be an ordeal, but I can probably just water bucket my way over. You know, speaking of water buckets, what if we just... Yeah! Okay, pick that back up. Then we gotta get to a position where I can mine the emerald without fear of death. Got it. It was just one, but that's fine. Okay. Whoo, boy. We got it. We're good? We're good. Headed back up. I'm on hardcore. Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm also very extremely overly cautious with my life, so, you know. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be doing crazy stunts. Just stuff that could be considered mildly unsafe. We got it. We're good. We're good. This is fine. This is alright. I'm still very lost. But I'm thinking now that we're definitely in 118 chunks, I should be able to find something. Oh. Where am I? At the very least, I have my coordinates home. And as long as I've got that, it should be fine. So, interesting thing I've noticed about 118, and if anyone's noticed this as well, feel free to say something. Villages have been floating a lot. Like, both of the villages that I found in 118 generation have been, just floating in the air. And, oh yeah, this is definitely 118. Yeah, both of the villages I found have been just, like, yeah, it was still in the past. Oh, we love Ray's time traveling. For context for the students, Ray lives constantly like in the past, from the stream. So therefore, we've decided that means that Ray is a time traveler and is trying to like get to the present, but can't quite make it, which is unfortunate. But like, you know, we love a little bit of chat lore. There's a brown sheep right there. Hello, brown sheep. All right. We said hi to the brown sheep. We can still keep going. I'm just gonna get very lost. How does that sound? I wish there was an easier way of getting powder snow, but like finding powder snow is definitely the easiest way to get powder snow. Just where did I go to find that mountain last time? You know what? Gosh, considering that there isn't a mountain very close by and easily accessible, I might just go for getting the obsidian and making a portal, and then, you know, if the terrain looks dangerous from there, then I can, you know, go back and get a bucket of powder snow. But for right now, it might be better to just, you know, cut losses, go to the nether, see what I can find. Because if I did happen to spawn in a warped forest, with like a fortress nearby, then, you know, that would be kind of nice, kind of interesting. Oh. Emerald. Okay, so I've kind of been on the search lately to try to find deep slate emerald ore. I found absolutely none of it, but for Christmas purposes, I think it would be very pretty to have like some redstone ore and some emerald ore. I worked with Duck about that earlier, on his Christmas town village. I was like, man, you should build the path out of deep slate redstone and emerald, and it looks very pretty. But I haven't been able to find any for myself. It's fine. Go north or south to find a fortress. Good information. That's not a tip that I've heard before, so thanks a lot for that. Hold on. You know, I'm pulling out the coordinates. Yeah, no, Duck, you did really well with the road there. I wouldn't have thought to put birch in to make it better, but like it definitely looks so cool with the birch and calcite. Okay, so I was definitely going the wrong way. Because my x coordinate is supposed to be positive and my y coordinate is my z coordinate is supposed to be negative. So that's fun. Let's see, what's the optimal? Okay, this is the optimal angle. So now that I've got that figured out, we can just kind of go for a bit. Back to the subject of like favorite Minecraft mods. So I do admit I am a huge fan of cats, mostly because they scare away creepers, and creepers are very scary. So I think that it's nice to have cats. But then I get too attached to my cats, and then I'm like, no, cat, don't come with me. I'm very afraid. Polar Express was a last minute decision. I stayed up to like 4 a.m. on the night before the release date. I mean, the Polar Express was just that was a good choice. It just adds so much to the village. Like, if anyone's wondering, Duck built an absolutely incredible Christmas village, complete with like a Polar Express train that just like it brings everyone. It's gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I'm a big fan of building railroads, but I'm pretty bad at building the trains to go along with them. All right. Nope, not F5. I wanted F3. Ugh. Okay. And yeah, okay, that's still the direction to go. If anyone has any tips on how to not get lost, I would love to hear those, because I get lost so often. I'm in fact very much a person with absolutely no sense of direction. In real life too. Whenever I go anywhere, like IRL, I have to like look at the route on Google Maps beforehand and be like, all right, so then I go here and then I go there and I have to like turn onto this street because if I don't, I'll miss going this way. And I can't do it on the fly. I can't be like, yes, I need to, this seems like I'm going the wrong direction. I should probably stop. I like need to map out my route beforehand. Need some Christmas movie nights? Oh yeah. Christmas movie nights would be great. I haven't figured out movie nights yet, so yeah. But yeah, no, Christmas movie nights would be good. Does anyone in chat have a favorite Christmas movie? Just like one that you like a lot? I'm a big fan of the Muppets Christmas Carol. I have a lot of fond memories with my family of that being like the very first Christmas music that we listened to all year. We'll just be going along and then it'll be like, hey, it's time for like, it's gotten to the point where it's okay to listen to Christmas music. Let's pull out the Muppets Christmas Carol album. You can see the movies now. How? Oh, cool. Yeah, that'd be probably very helpful. It would probably be very nice. I hope I'm not getting lost. You know, I hope that I'm on my way back. You know, Muppets Christmas Carol is my absolute favorite. I'm also a big fan of the like old claymation Rudolph. That one I love a lot. Stream dozens of movies on Discord for my grips. Cool. Yeah, no, thanks for the offer. I'll almost certainly take you up on that. Where am I? Wait. That looks like my house over there. I think that's it. Or at the very least, it's a villager house, probably. Love the claymation Year Without Santa Claus. Oh, I don't think I've seen that one. I should look it up. Polar Express is the only movie I can remember. Ah, Polar Express. It's such an uncanny valley moment. Okay, we found the village, so that's good. I have indeed found my way back. Don't worry, chat. My ability to use coordinates has once again allowed me to make it back to the village. Oh, we're fine. Made by the same people as the Rudolph one. Ah. Flintstones Christmas Carol. I don't think I've seen that one either. Does it follow the same, like, classic Christmas Carol sort of storyline, or does it have something different going on? Because, you know, my favorite is the Muppets Christmas Carol, which definitely does follow the, like, Christmas Carol storyline, but it's also, like, Muppets, so, you know, that's good. 3 students yelled, yes, pretty cool, she knows the Muppets. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! I love Muppets Christmas Carol. It's, like, incredible. You know, it's honestly, like, one of the most faithful renditions of the Christmas Carol, because they, like, have all 3 ghosts, and they do all the things, like, with the ghosts, and, yeah. Muppets Christmas Carol is top tier. Haven't seen Muppets Christmas Carol? Yeah. Oh, we should definitely watch Muppets Christmas Carol then, because it's a masterpiece. It's just so good. Okay, I need to get some obsidian, so I'm gonna be heading down into the little mine that I've got over here. I'm sure that I had lava somewhere down there, and I've got a water bucket, so, you know, should be able to pick that up. Whee! Yeah, no, definitely would recommend Muppets Christmas Carol. I love the Marley and Marley song. It's underrated is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, another claymation about the origins of Santa, wherein he has a pet penguin named Popper. Well, I mean, if he's got a pet penguin named Popper, it's gotta be better than it sounds. But what was I saying? It was about first of all, there's gotta be lava in this area somewhere. But then Yeah, the Marley and Marley song. So in the Christmas Carol, the Mr. Marley character, who is Scrooge's old business partner who died, he's replaced by the like two crotchety old men that the Muppets have. You know, the ones that are like, oh, ha, 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 ha. Like, you know, they make bad jokes and they're like, oh, ha, ha. And they're just so good. The song is absolutely incredible. It's just them being like, we're Marley and Marley, our hearts were painted black. And it's wonderful. When my family gets together to like listen to the music, we will sing that section. Wait. I could have sworn there was lava there. How have I gone this far along a strip mine without encountering lava? What is going on here? Is this where there's lava? No. Strange. But yeah, whenever my family gets together and we're like singing the songs, we always do like, we go so hard on Marley and Marley, and yeah, there was an amethyst here and that's about where I stopped. Did I really run into no lava that entire time? What the heck? Oh yeah, time zones will definitely have to be consideration for Christmas movie nights, for sure. But I cannot believe I did not encounter a single piece of lava in this entire strip mine. Maybe on one of the side branches I did? This is... Huh. That's odd. That's strange. But yeah, I'll do like I'll do the part of the chains in the Marley and Marley song, because the chains are always like, oh, and I've got like a really high voice. Have you seen I'll Be Home for Christmas with Jonathan Taylor Thomas? The name is sounding familiar, but I'm not sure that I have. It could just be familiar because someone's been like, oh, you gotta see this. Come on, lava. Wait. Hold on. I'm hearing lava noises. Oh, silverfish, silverfish, silverfish. Die. Perish. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. I hate silverfish. Oh, hi, Nikki. Hi, welcome. Good to see you here. Maybe it's this way. I'm hearing lava somewhere. I mean, it's gotta be around here. So, like, you guys hear that too, right? It's not just me. Well, just I'm imagining lava. I'm like, there's lava, I swear. And then you're all like, Quimby, there's nothing. Quimby, there's absolutely nothing there. Ah! What did I say? What did I say? Alright, alright. We gotta do the trick. Stone. Ooh, there's an ore there. That's iron ore. Okay. Okay, so no diamonds. This should be pretty alright. Hi, Nikki. I am picking up obsidian to go to the nether. And I'm absolutely terrified of it, but you know, that'll be fine. Oh. Warning, if you get weird messages from me, it's not me, it's a student. Alright, alright. That's chill. Sometimes when you're a student, you simply have to send weird messages, you know? I've gotten no obsidian thus far. That's a little embarrassing, honestly. Wait, I think... Oh, isn't the trick that you, like, put water down as you're going? So that it automatically... Yeah, okay, I remembered the trick. I remembered it. So when he's in college and his dad promises him a Porsche if he makes it home in time for Christmas, and a series of unfortunate events happens, and he has to end up hitchhiking across America to get home for Christmas in time. That sounds like such a fun time, though. That actually sounds really just like... It kind of reminds me a little bit of the premise of Leap Year. If you've seen that movie, it's a rom-com about like a woman trying to propose to her boyfriend on Leap Year in Ireland. It's strange. Hi, Cyborg. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I am thinking about going to the Nether, which is terrifying, so, you know, good times out here. Let's see how well this works out. I think that I've just realized I've been sitting here next to this cave area, and yes, it's 118 mob spawning rules, but that's no reason to be reckless. Oh boy. And I broke the torch. Ah! Silverfish, silverfish, silverfish. Perish. Okay, we got him. We got him. We're good. That's fine. That's alright. Woo! Students, oh yeah, Ray is currently helping with a class, and they've got the stream up. Which is very poggers, I think. I think that's very hip and cool and swag and pog. But how's it going for you, Sai? How's being in school going for you? Just gonna make myself some torches real quick so that I'm not afraid of the darkness. I know that I don't need to be afraid of that darkness. It's not dark enough for like anything to spawn, but old habits die hard, and old habits say that if anything looks dark, I will die. How are you not famous yet, student? I'm bad at advertising, I'd say, is the biggest thing. I cannot advertise for the life of me. There's a lot of streamers who are very good at being like, hey, watch my stuff. Like, I don't know, do things, and I'm not good at that. That's, I feel like I can be entertaining, I can talk to people on stream and, like, do interesting things in a game, but I can't, it's nighttime, hold on, I gotta sleep before we go up. But I struggle a lot with telling people to watch me do interesting things on a stream. Can I? Okay, we gotta go back down. But yeah, that's honestly, I'd say, is lack of advertising ability. So if any of you are good at telling people to watch streams, maybe you could give me some lessons on how to be good at being like, hey, I'm a streamer, you should watch what I do. Because I'm bad at that. I might pick up an extra shield before I go. My shield is looking pretty bedraggled, and I would like to have a better shield before I go into the nether. Oh, guys, I'm very scared of going into the nether. I'm in hardcore. If I make a misstep, that's it. I'm done for. How the heck did Miss R find you? I actually don't know. Ray just kind of showed up one day and was pog and like talked in chat and has been showing up semi-regularly since then. It's been pretty nice meeting Miss Ray. So, you know, I'm again with the whole like me being bad at like telling people to watch streams and stuff. I'm actually also not super sure how most people find the streams. I would think maybe that they like search for a specific tag or something, or that Twitch somehow recommends it to them, but like no clue. Absolutely no clue. And what was I doing? I was picking up a shield. Oh, I had just barely said, man, I want to do that. Oh, you know, first let's pick up some hay and hear the cows crackle. You love to, you know, just have a good cow crackling in the mornings. Okay, and yep, here's where my wheat is. Nice. Bop. All right. It's time for wheat. So because I've got so many cows in a small area with just like a bit of water, it creates a little crackling noise. Find your stream by searching Minecraft survival. Oh yeah, I've noticed that the survival tag tends to get a lot of people in. All right, ready? We're just gonna feed some cows. We're not getting the crackling noises quite yet. Oh, there we are. Now we're getting the crackling noises. I love hearing the cows crackling in the morning. Opinions on LGBTQ+. I think probably just the only opinion that there should be that why does literally anyone care? Just let people live their lives and be happy, you know? Or I guess if we want to get more specific, very much support I don't know if like you've been able to read my bio or whatever, but I use she they pronouns, and am thus considered queer. So you know, I think it'd be kind of hypocritical of me to, you know, it'd be like, ah yes, I disapprove of the LGBTQ plus community, even though I myself am a member of it. You know, so very very pog. Very pog, very cool, very much deserving of respect. Yeah. But yeah, that was the cows crackling in the morning. At one point I was considering making like a Yule log ambience, you know how people have like fireplace crackles for and it's like, yes, I love the sound of a fireplace with things. But that's just like cows crackling. Hey beautiful people, do you like Minecraft? About chilling and chat with a charismatic, kind, social butterfly of a host? Search no more. Quimby is here to satisfy all your family-friendly Minecraft viewing needs. That's me. I do those things. I do think it's funny though that you call me a social butterfly, because I'm actually like so bad at social interaction IRL. I can do it here. I can just like ramble on and talk to you guys, but like IRL, I'm not that great at conversations. Uses she, they pronouns too. Yo, pronouns buddies. We absolutely love some pronouns buddies. Pronouns are great. We love use of pronouns. But oh gosh, yeah. Oh, I'm bad at conversations. Well, I can hold a conversation. I can like talk with people, but I'm bad at making it like good conversation, I guess. I can hold a conversation and, you know, have it be fun for people to listen to, but like making it like deep and meaningful and exciting. Oh, my mod Cyborg is asking if the class wants to be friends. I think I just sold you to like 1 million viewers of that paragraph. Heck yeah. Here, hold on. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. I gotta stay hydrated. That was a good sales pitch, Duck. You really got the essence of it all in there. Yep. So wants to be friends. Yo, friends with chat. You love to see it. Very nice, very cool, very poggers. I keep saying like very nice, very cool, very poggers. You know, just things like that. Just like a lot of adjectives in a row. And you know, that's fine. That's chill. I just say those things. But heck yeah. We love friendship times. Friendship is good. Okay, I'm gonna clear my inventory a little bit and then go make another portal. Actually, I kind of want to fence the portal in. Do I have a stonecutter? I do, yes. Let's just toss all that into brick walls. But yeah, oh yeah, this is Cyborg, my mod. He likes unicorns and Legos and Minecraft, apparently, is what he's saying. So if you want to be friends with a cool, fun person, Sai is a good one to be friends with. Okay, I need a place to build another portal. I don't want to have it too visible from the ranch, because, you know, the ranch is like my home. I don't want a nether portal mucking all of that up. So what if we build out over here behind this mountain? Speaking of unicorns, why aren't there any in Minecraft? You know, that's a good question. I mean, it makes sense normally for there to be no unicorns in Minecraft, because, you know, Minecraft tries to mimic the real world, but like, I feel like there's got to be a mod for that, right? Someone's got to have made a unicorn mod for Minecraft. Maybe did you see my bio? Oh, I didn't. Bio on Twitch, on Discord, where bio? Where am I supposed to be looking? Gosh, whenever people tell me to look at things, I always go, oh my gosh, like where? What? Am I missing something? Twitch. I can take a look real quick. I can check that out. One sec. Don't mind me just pulling up Twitch. Hold on. There. And there we are. about? Oh, whenever I have a problem, I sing that. I realize my voice is worse than my problem. That's... bless. Bless. Oh, hi, Ray. So like 5 students at laptop. They were asking me questions, and we were having a chat. I believe some of them may be friends with Cyborg now, so you know, good times, good times. I hope that was okay with you. I'd sort of assumed that, like, I don't know, maybe they had permission, but if I was not supposed to be talking with them, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I was making friends, which is good. We love Cyborg making friends. Cyborg's like, hello, please be my friend. And I say, yeah, okay. Oh gosh, me and Cyborg's interactions really go like, hey, you want to be friends? Yeah, sure. That's how me and Cy are. Ooh, we gotta work. Ooh, yeah, gotta pick up the extra work. Gotta go then, Duck. Cause if so, then it's been lovely having you. Hope you have a good time at work. I think I'm gonna build a portal right here. Yeah, it's been great having you. I hope that you have a good time at work and that it's, I don't know, not terrible. That's words. Yep. Yep. I can say words for sure. I was wondering why 5 students were up at the laptop. Ah, okay. All right. Time to build a portal. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Other students always have a great day. Aw, yeah, you too, Duck. You too. See you next time. Bye. See you, Duck. Sorry, that obsidian just disappeared for a hot second. But yeah, bye. Class is bye too, so you know you're doing something right. Bye. Farewell. Have a good day. Have a fun time. Enjoy your time at work if you can. If that's something that's possible for you to do. I don't know if you enjoy your work or not. You know, you would always prefer that people enjoy their work, but you know, sometimes you can't be too sure. I'm making myself a little fenced-in spot here. Gonna need to, you know, make some alterations to the terrain, but that's chill. Oh, hi, Sally. Hello. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I'm planning on going to the Nether, so, you know, that's how I'm doing. Here, I might turn this into a gate, or I might just do that and then, you know, enter in by like hopping over the fence every time and then water bucketing my way out. Yeah, that's a good time. But yeah, hi Sally. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're having a good time. Yep. Oh yeah, Ray's class that they're working on, that they're working with is watching this stream right now, so if you want to say hi to the class, go ahead. We've been chatting and it's been very nice and very, very fun poggers times with that. Bop. And I've immediately gotten turned around. Okay, portal's right here. I need flint and steel. And then after that I think we'll be ready to go. I'm very afraid, chat. I'm very afraid to go to the Nether, but that's fine. This will be great. It'll be so fun. Cow crackles. Those cows really are crackling. Cows just go. That's what the cows sound like. You're working on the class. You're not. You look at the class and you say, "I'm working on you," and the class says, "Okay." Yeah. What even is talking? Me being able to have a coherent sentence? Heck nah. Okay. I think I've got most everything that I need. I am collecting arrows in here. Okay. I wish I'd been able to find some powder snow, but that's fine. I'll just it'll be a quick trip to the Nether, so I don't want you don't be too disappointed if I just go in and then immediately head straight out. I'm very afraid of the Nether, and so I would like to not perish there. All right, we got flint and steel. We got a golden helmet. We've got an extra shield. I think this should be good. Since you're going to continue to ask questions, I mean, awesome. I'm totally down to answer questions. I am going to bring this cauldron with me, just in case I need to put myself out of fire, and I can just pull the cauldron out and drop my water in there. See, chat, that's what we call a big brain move. I'm actually also going to pick up a bit of extra water, just in case I lose the one. See, big brain moments out here, chat. Big brain moments. But yeah, I'm totally chill to answer questions, so ask away. I can't promise I'll answer all of them. I'll let you know if there's a question that I don't feel great answering, or if I just don't have a good answer to, but for the most part, just go ahead. And if I'm focusing on not dying, I can't promise they'll answer at that second, but like, you know, I'll do my best. Okay, well, here we go. What's with Ray being a time traveler? She isn't telling us. Oh. So, Ray can sometimes get behind the present of the stream, so like, they can be like a minute or two behind. So that means that everything that like I say, do, and react to like what she types in the chat, happens later. You know, like Ray sees it later than it actually happens. So we call that Ray being a time traveler, because they're just like a little bit in the past. Not a lot in the past, just a little bit, enough that it's like livable, but you know, obviously not on the same plane of time as everyone else. Okay, here we go. Warp forest. Okay. Okay, this is not a bad spawn. And there's a crimson forest there too. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch out for that lava. Okay. Okay. Hello. That's a good spawn. Hello. So, chat. Remember when I was saying that, I was hoping for, like, a good spawn with, like, some forests and stuff nearby? Yeah, that's a really good spawn. This is nice. This is, like, wow, okay. But it's not too exposed. I know that ghast tend to spawn a bit less in these two biomes right there, so that'll be great. If I need pearls, then I've got easy access to the forest. This is much better than I was expecting. You know, I was thinking I was going to come in here and it was going to be just like, I don't know, absolutely awful. Admittedly, chat, I was kind of expecting it to be basalt, but I guess Lady Luck is in a good mood. Man, so me and Lady Luck have a bit of a tempestuous relationship. What's your favorite biome in Minecraft? Sorry if I made a spelling mistake. First of all, I don't think you did make a spelling mistake. I think you got it. I think you got it very, very spelled well. Favorite biome in Minecraft? Ooh, that's a good question. I do love warped forests, actually. I know that I'm terrified of the Nether, so it doesn't seem like this would be my favorite biome, you know, like something from the Nether. But there's just, I don't know, it's such a gorgeous place, and I love the color palette. I love all of the like plant life and things there. It's just a really, really nice biome to be in. Second favorite biome, I don't know if this counts like as a biome, but I love geodes. I think that geodes are absolutely gorgeous. Calcite is one of my favorite blocks in the game, so you know, I'm always like, calcite, that's so pretty. And amethyst itself is very pretty, very useful. But man, like when you get just a nice like warped forest area with like some glowstone peeking down into it, it's just the color vibes are immaculate. Color vibes are very good. Yeah, I'm going to explore a little, not a ton, because I'm scared of running into a ghast or falling and dying. But this... Huh. That zombie piglin had an enchanted sword. This is a nice spot. This is really good. I'm so happy with this. And let's look at the Crimson one a little bit more. And the Bastion's right there. Ooh, chat. Do we turn this Bastion into a McDonald's? Or sorry, a Mendy's. So in the other world I play on, it's called A Mayor's Paradise, and that one's a bit more roleplay heavy. But in A Mayor's Paradise, I've turned the Bastion that I found into a Mendy's, which is like a fast food place. So we might turn this one into a Mendy's too. Just, you know, to keep with the theme. This is gorgeous right here. Wait, are you the person who made lore about a cow? No, that was me. I made a ton of lore about a cow. Yeah, his name was Mr. Milk Boy, and he was a factory owner. He was like the one who invented factories actually in that world. And he and I were business partners for a while, but then I had him take the fall for a crime that I committed, so he ended up in prison. And then he tried to blackmail me to get out, so I ended up killing him in prison. It was... Oh gosh, the Mr. Milk Boy lore, that was great. Yeah. Did Ray tell you guys about that? Because, I've been working on Mayor's Paradise for a long time, and that's cool. So I'm just kind of wandering around looking at this. I don't want to explore too heavily, especially because this area in particular looks pretty dangerous to go into and like explore. But it's nice here. That's like clean. Picking up all of the things. Okay. Currently trying to like make a plan for exploration. So it would be fun to explore this way a little bit, but that'll be the more dangerous area to go because of all the like huge falls and stuff. The Bastion right here, I should probably take a look at when I have a chance. And that seems like it shouldn't be too difficult to get to. Just head down the slope right here and, you know, enter that flat section down there. But for like major exploration purposes, probably this is going to be the direction to go. Just that there's a stream named Quimby that made lore about a cow. Yeah. Okay. I can tell you guys a little bit about the lore that I made with the cow. So, in my other Minecraft world that I play on, I'm the mayor of like a city in the middle of the desert, and I'm trying to industrialize it. You know, like build factories, have a more set system of like government and stuff. The character isn't a very good person, but like I play him for, you know, reasons and like commentary on stuff. Oh, and there's Basalt over here, which I kind of hate, but you know, that's chill. And so it's a single player world. I don't have other people playing on it with me often. Cyborg comes on sometimes, but not always. And so most of the characters on that world are animals, including like cows, which is where Mr. Milk Boy comes from. And so Mr. Milk Boy, yeah, he was a factory owner. My character was trying to like consolidate power at the moment, trying to find a way to convince the people of the town that they should start listening to him instead of the traditional powers in their town. Did I just get myself lost? I think my portal's this way. Hold on, we gotta go check. Gotta make sure. Okay, my portal's this way. I'm not in fact lost. This is fine. I buy property. I play hardcore. Do I get house here in New Stonk City? I would think New Stonk City because I'm not really well equipped to build things in my hardcore world yet. I haven't really you know, been able to get too many things. West. Okay, so south or north for a fortress is what Ray said. If there is a fortress that way, it would be pretty difficult to get to with all things. I do wonder if there would be like one out on the other side of wherever that is. I heard in pain pig noises and I immediately just panicked. I could dig through this wall to try to find a fortress, but I was kind of going that way over here. You know what? Let's do a little bit of exploration. I'm definitely not equipped for this. This could be where I die, but like, let's do a little bit of an explore. Let's just see what we can figure out, you know? Let's see where we can go. But yeah, so Mr. Milkboy ended up dying in prison, and then my character adopted his son as a protege. So, you know, the Milkboy family line lives on, just differently than how they probably originally imagined it going. Okay. Oh, I'm so hesitant to explore further. This, I'm getting death trap vibes. I'm getting the vibes of maybe I don't want to keep going that way. Okay, we might stay out of the Nether for a second. I feel like I've been here. I've seen what's up here. It's a good spawn. It's a good place to be in, but like, gosh, I'm feeling a lot of nerves at the moment. I don't know that I'm quite ready to commit to exploring down here. Maybe if I get powder snow, I'd feel better about that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And also just probably I should do the bastion first. Oh, there's a lot of brutes there though. Oh, I know what I need. I know I need to feel comfortable. My goodness, soon yelled, "No, don't die!" at the cow cackles. Aw. Or at the cow crackles, or just like or about Mr. Milkboy and the Mr. Milkboy lore. Cause I did in fact make it. I mean, Mr. Milkboy's dead. Just straight up. Straight up, he died in prison. I killed him for my own nefarious purposes. Okay, so now that we're out of there, let's just. Oh, yep, there is a skeleton. I'm just gonna wait for it to end a zombie. I'm just gonna wait for the sun to kill them all. Okay, we're good. I was like, oh no, I hope I didn't break the portal with that, and I didn't, so we're good. Am I the cow? I mean, Sai, you do play a cow, so, you know. I don't think so? Okay. I mean, we can go look at the cows over here, if that would make them feel better. I mean, these cows are also going to die, but like, I don't know. Oh, Mr. Milkboy or Iron Cow. Alright, I forgot about Iron Cow. I love to hear the cows crackling in the morning. But, yeah, so Cyborg also plays a character named Iron Cow, who's, who's Mark Milkboy, superhero identity, but everyone thinks that Iron Cow is Mr. Milkboy's father. It's complicated, but Cyborg plays a character who's got a secret identity that's very weird. He's like his own father or something, and it's wild. Yeah, okay. I already have Netherrack because I found a ruined portal. I was like, why did I already have Netherrack? Ruined portal. Makes sense. Quartz, and let's drop off the flint and steel too. Okay. Now that we're back here, chat, I think it's important to focus on ensuring that I feel alright going to the Nether to the cows in the hardcore world. Oh, okay, we can go look at them. I won't feed them, so they're not going to perish at the moment, but like, I've got lots of cows here. Ta-da! Cows! And clearly nothing bad is ever gonna happen to these cows. Whatsoever. Nope, clearly not. Clearly that's just gonna be fine. Alright. So chat, here's the deal. When my main weapon in Minecraft is usually a bow, and I do not have a bow at the moment because I don't have the enchantments that I'd want for it. So, I'm thinking that I need to start working on getting myself a bow so that when I go into like that bastion and stuff, I can feel more comfortable with all the like fighting and stuff I'm gonna have to do. Iron Cow is best cow. Iron Cow is also just so strange though. Like, why is he Mark Milkboy's father in his secret identity? He's like listen, who am I to say the real identity of Iron Cow? But like, all I'm saying is that generally you don't have your secret identity be your own son. You know, just as a general note there. That's all. That's all about that. But yeah, no. Class for you, I will leave the cows for now. I have enough food. We're just not gonna do anything for them. Okay, so I'm grabbing this paper because we're gonna head over to the village and trade them to the librarian that I'm working up to get name tags so that I can name tag my animals. How do you play a cow? He puts on a skin that looks like a cow wearing a suit, and then plays as and then he's like, yes, I am a cow. So canonically his character is like just a cow, like not even a human cow, just like a cow. Yeah, it's been a while. Our schedules haven't really been the greatest for having him on. Yeah, school. There's been some school. By the way, if anyone has any ideas for what to name this village, I am open to suggestions. I haven't named it yet. So, yeah, if that's something you'd like to do, then feel free to just shout it out at me. It hurts to spend emeralds on lanterns to level this guy up, but I just need the name tags. And the still absolute garbage trades. At this point, it might be easier to try to get the mending villager to level up, just to see if I can get trades that do not have anything to do with the emeralds. Yeah, because what have you got, mending villager? Oh wait, no, you're not you, not sorry. I think the prop 4 villager is the other one that has paper. I might look into that. Ah. Whenever I pick up an egg, I just automatically throw it. Does anyone else do that? You just like pick up an egg and then you toss it and you're like, is this going to be a chicken? And if it is a chicken, then yay, you've got a chicken. But if it's not a chicken, then you don't have a chicken. Hold on, let's test it again. Let's test it. Okay, I'm gonna say that this one is not gonna be a chicken. Hey, I was correct. Alright. We love a prediction. The problem is I've been so worried and like scared of going to the Nether that I didn't really think up like what I was gonna do after I went to the Nether. And honestly, probably like getting a bow would be the best thing for that. Do I have any string? Wait, hold on, do I have any string? Wait, I don't think I fought any spiders ever. Wait, hold on. Do I have string? Can I make a bow? I mean, I've got that one right here, but that's like not great and has no durability. You should name it Cyborgville Student. What do you say, Cyborg? Would you like the city to be, well, the village to be named Cyborgville? Sounds Jim and Rad. Okay. I think I might go purchase a bow. I hate spending emeralds, but like, I don't have string and I don't, I mean, I know where mine shaft is, but like, I think it'd just be easier to purchase one. Wait, do I have signs? If I have signs, then I'll bring one and name this. I'll name the village Cyborgville. Rename my school. So I just imagine everyone at the school is like, I suddenly feel the urge to call this Cyborgville. Like, the school is now Cyborgville. Cyborgville. It's just, you ever been to Cyborgville, the school? Because let me tell you, it's a pretty nice school to go to. Oh gosh, that's so funny to me though, because why would they? Just Cyborgville. I don't know. Oh gosh, Sai, don't tell us the name of your school. Do not tell us the name of your school. But just so you know, it's now Cyborgville. Oh, that's great. I've just realized, so chat, I was thinking about enchanting the bow. I don't have the levels to enchant my bow. I'm 10 levels off from being able to do it. Students, we have an announcement showing your cyborg pride, everyone by following. Show your cyborg pride, everyone, by following Quimbular on Twitch and encouraging Sai to stay in school. That'll be it. That'll be the new school thing. Is following me and saying stay in school, cyborg. All right, we've got welcome to Cyborg. Is there an apostrophe? Yeah, there is. Okay, Cyborgville. Stay in school. We say stay in school because Cyborg's always like, do I have to go to school? And we say, yes, Cyborg, you have to go to school. So, if anyone here feels like telling Cyborg to go to school, just so you know, that's perfectly legal. Oh, it's only 1 emerald. That makes me feel better, actually. There's only 1 emerald there. If everyone follows, then I'll drop out. No! Cyborg, no! No dropping out. No! Cyborg, cease. Stop. Do not. Cyborg. Cyborg, why are you like this? Okay, chat. Here's the deal. I need levels. And badly. I have no clue where any spawners are. Haven't been able to find one. The closest thing I have to an area that I could, like, get XP from is a mineshaft that I found, and that's super dangerous because I'm in hardcore. My class can't follow coming, they're too young for Twitch. Yeah. But hey, but that means that Cyborg can't drop out, you know? That means that Cyborg can't, because everyone didn't follow. It feels weird to be like, yes, do not follow. Just on the record, that's simply me encouraging Cyborg to not drop out of school. Yeah, so I've got this like little mineshaft area here. I've rapidly lost track of the mineshaft. Oh, mineshaft. It would be great if I could find a spawner. But I don't think I'm gonna find a spawner. I accidentally destroyed that moss. I feel kind of bad now. I just need XP. That's all I need. That's all I want. I just need, want, desire XP. Please. Maybe I find some coal to mine. Maybe discretion is the better part of valor, and I should just get some coal. If everyone follows Sai, will drop out, but everyone can't follow, so you can't drop out. I mean, yeah. I think that makes sense. Oh, I'm so afraid. Discretion is the better part of valor. Maybe I should simply not explore this mineshaft. Also me immediately drops down into the mineshaft. Yeah, no, Listen, I may not have been a hardcore player for long, but my hardcore senses are tingling and telling me that that is a bad idea. That is not what I want to do with my life. I mean, I could go for this coal. But nope, we're staying away from the mine shaft. We are not doing that. Alright, gonna go ahead and sleep for this. Here, I gotta drink some water. Alright, we got liquid. Liquid is consumed. I'd love to get some XP, but like, I don't think that's worth it. I don't think it's worth it, chat. My number one, like, instinct playing hardcore is to just run away from everything. There's a creeper in the grass. There's a spider also in the grass. I could kill the spider. I don't feel great about my ability to kill the creeper, but spiders I can take. Okay. I saw an arrow there. Is there? Yep, there's a skeleton in my sugarcane pond. Okay. Got him. Okay. We're good. We're good. No, this is fine. And look, I'm level 21 now. This is great. I'm very scared of everything. Everything could kill me. Like, that creeper could definitely kill me. For sure. Avoiding the creeper. Very non-important question. Why is class asking me how I found you? Probably because they asked me how you found me, and I said that I didn't actually know. So they just sort of probably want to know, I guess. I was like, yeah, I'm not sure how they found me. And then... And apparently it's a question that is quite important to be answered, so there's that, I suppose. Okay. I'm just gonna light up a whole ton of this area, you know, really make it safer for me here. The only way I don't get lost in caves is I utilize the trick of only placing torches on the walls on one side. That's a creeper. We're just gonna skedaddle right back this way. I always place torches on the right so that, you know, if I ever see torches on the left, I can be like, I'm going back. Okay, we're good. We're good. I've called every zombie in this entire cave to me now, but that's fine because it looks like the area is pretty blocked off. Alright, cave is lit up somewhat. I can go mine some things. Okay. Remember, if the cave is lit up, then I can mine the things. Good strategies out here. Good hardcore sense. Oh, I should probably light this up too. This is looking sketch as heck. It's looking sketch as. I don't remember. I probably just joined your stream and thought you were really cool. I do remember I came back and I didn't remember who you were. Aww. That's fine. That's fine. I've, as mentioned, have a terrible memory. So if I'm going to be honest, I could probably, there's probably people who I've spent like lots of time on their stream on and then just do not remember at all. That's a creeper. It's following me. I don't have a bow because I don't have the levels to get a bow that I want. Hi chat, I'm suffering. Yeah, I really just do, I use the bow so much as my primary weapon. I feel kind of like exposed without it. I feel scared. I feel as though the universe is breathing down my neck and attempting to kill me. How about you guys? What's your preferred Minecraft weapon? Because, yeah, for me, definitely the bow. I like being able to keep my distance and not worry that I'm going to be, you know, destroyed at any given moment. It does mean that I'm not great at close quarters stuff, but you know, hey, you don't need to be good at close quarters stuff if you can hit people before they reach you. I'm also, oh gosh, I've I'm also pretty bad at PvP. If anyone here has PvP tips, please throw them at me. I will probably write them down and then be like, okay, yeah. Wow, I had no clue that that was a thing you could do. Me just constantly being worried that I'm hearing noises. I've got like full prot 4 armor. I should be safe, like fighting a few mobs, but like this is hardcore. You gotta be careful. You can never be too sure if, you know, something's going to just mess you up. PV18 or 19 plus. Either, honestly. I've taken up playing a bit on Hypixel lately, and I do kind of like the 1.8 style, just the like clicking. I'm probably better at that than I am at 19 plus PvP. But like still not fantastic at it. They're very different. Yeah, no, I'm well aware that those are like an entirely different world. Is the creeper gone? Because that's why we stopped exploring here. So I saw a creeper. I said creeper. Aw, man. Ha! I've conquered the creeper, chat. I've conquered it by waiting until it disappeared and I no longer saw it. Oh. So I heard a thing in the music and it sounded ever so slightly like the hiss of a creeper and I panicked. I panicked hard right there. We're fine. This is okay. You need to double tap block it, strafe, etc. Yeah. You're saying a lot of words that I'm like yeah. I don't think I have a clue what you mean. I don't think I understand. I'm simply a mere baby Minecraft player. A mere little PvPer. 19 plus is bind to crystal and axe sword PvP. Man, Vim, it just constantly impresses me how much you know about the game and about like the mechanics and everything. I just want to let you know I'm very impressed by that. Ever so slightly confused, admittedly, but impressed. Okay. Chat, we're venturing down a bit deeper. And that is a ravine right there. And that'll be a big no from me. I'm not going in a ravine. That is a death trap. A ravine is a recipe for utter disaster. Hers PvP is the crystal one. Oh, is that with like end crystals? Where you have to like place end crystals and try to like get people to run into them? I'm just kind of throwing out guesses here. I've never done that. My instincts are telling me that like right here is a spot where mobs could spawn. And yeah, it's like light level 7, so normally mobs could spawn right here. But surprise, this is 118. And in 118, ain't nothing spawning there. You don't know you're doing, you'll die in less than a second, even with totems. Really? That sounds absolutely terrifying. That sounds so scary, actually. I was so worried there's gonna be like a creeper in this little back section there, and then it would just sneak up on me and I was in an enclosed space and then, you know, perish. Okay. I do not trust this. I do not trust this whatsoever. There's lots of dark space. I am very afraid. I do not trust this. Can we pop back to the students again? Cool, cool, cool. Hi, students. Hello. Hope you guys are doing well. I am rushing through this cave. All right. I think that's been explored mostly to the fullest extent. Ever seen CPvP montage? I have not. I'm so new to anything. So maybe I should look that up after this. Would you recommend that, Vim? Should I look up CPvP montages after this? Because I will. I'll do it. I'll do it. If you think I won't, I will. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll commit to watching montages of PvP. Yeah! I'm still level 21. Oh, I forgot that at a certain point, coal stops producing enough XP to be very useful for most things. I just want a spawner. Is that too much to ask? And apparently it is too much to ask because I'm not getting any spawners. To be fair, I'm not deep enough for a spawner at the moment, I'm pretty sure. CPvP is divided depending on with client, and client is crazy. I mean, hey, if I would die in an instant in normally with client, I would definitely be dead, just instantly, just no matter what. Canadian or American? Oh, me? Or with, am I Canadian or American, or something about what we're talking about with like PvP and stuff? Because I personally am American. I know it's disappointing. I'm sorry, but like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not Canadian. I have been told that I sound British a lot though. Like I get a surprising number of people being like, "So you're from Great Britain, right?" And I'm like, "Nope." British. No, I'm not British. What are you talking about? Oh, sorry, that slipped into my New York accent a little bit. Which, by the way, for anyone unaware, I can do a sort of New York accent. Sorry, let me get it a little more into the figure here. A knife and a fork, a bottle and a cork, and that's the way you spell New York. All right, here we go. Talking in the New York accent now. You got your dawn, daughter, fawn, etc., sort of stuff. So yeah, I can sort of do New York accent. You know, I know some people that have sort of helped me pick it up. But I really do get a lot of people telling me that I sound British, and I'm really not sure what that's all about. I think it's just that I talk a bit clean, like my vowels are a bit cleaner than most Americans have them, and thus people are like, yes, clearly you are from Great Britain because you do not sound like you talk like an American. Can you do a Russian accent? Not well. Actually, maybe not even at all. How would I do? Oh gosh. How would I do a Russian accent? Listen, it's not hard to understand. You go, you get the target, you take the target's neck. What are you gonna do? Yeah, no, terrible Russian accent. I cannot do a Russian accent whatsoever. You sound Irish when doing the New York accent? That's probably because the people that I learned the New York accent from lived in an area where that was very heavily Irish. So I would not be surprised if my New York accent has a lot of Irish in it. Because I went the authentic way. I picked up my accent from people from New York. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Dang it. Alright, chat, well, I've got two options here. I can either try to get a librarian to give me the enchantments that I want for my bow, or I can try and put it through, like, try to get enough enchanting table resets that it gives me what I want. And what I want is power 5. The kind of class who grew up near Russia who's a really strong accent. That's cool. I wish that friend all of the best. All of the best and all of the coolest accents. It's so funny. Heck yeah, we love an accent. Okay, well, that's probably enough messing around with things. I think at this point my best source of XP is trading with villagers. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up some wood from the super trees because I think trading with my Fletchers is going to be the best I can do to get XP. I just need an XP farm, that's all. I just need something that can, you know, provide large amounts of XP and stuff. Gosh, what would be a good, like, beginner XP farm at this moment? Because I don't have access to a lot of things and I'm very afraid of many things. Like, if I could find a spawner, no, I didn't mean to do that. If I could find a spawner, that would be really good, because I can make a spawner XP farm really easily. But like, huh. Do you have cactus? I don't have cactus. I haven't found a desert yet either. Because I know that cactus farms and like furnaces are really OP, but like, I have nothing at the moment. I've been very cautious with my life, which has probably been very helpful in the whole staying alive business, but not very helpful in the making easy progression in the game business. Yeah, I've heard that they're pretty strunks. I need some saplings, please. Please, I need a sapling. My country for a sapling, please. Please, tree. I need a sapling, please. Technically I need 4 saplings, but maybe if I tell them I only need 1, then they'll be more inclined to give it to me, because it's like, oh, it's just 1 sapling. And then I do that over and over and over again until I get what I want. And there we go. Alright. That's one. I think I need to cut down 1 more tree to have enough logs for this. This is the first time I've actually put efficiency on my axe, and I gotta say, I'm loving it. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. Efficiency is so good on axes. Well, that was awkward. That was the teensiest bit awkward, admittedly. Falling down from the tree. Oh, chat, if I try to talk while I do literally anything, I will not be able to. Like, there's a clip of one time I missed a 1-block jump 7 times because I was trying to talk while I was doing it, and it was really it was really embarrassing. I was just like jumping around trying to get over this one tiny 1-block jump, and I missed it, and I'd have to like go back around and like climb back up to do the 1-block jump, and then I'd be talking, I'd miss the jump again, and then I'd be talking, I'd miss the jump, and etc, etc, etc. If you have gold axe with efficiency 5 and haste, you can insta-mine wood. I mean, that sounds like it would not last long at all, but like, dang. Favorite color? I really like purple. Green is a close second, but purple definitely. You can see, I'm wearing like this magenta-ish hoodie. I really like pinkish purples a lot. Deep purples are pretty too. I like, you know, I do like the purples that are like just super dark, but for the most part, like pinkish purple is where it's at. You can't even get hasty, you need to have commands to that. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Again, I don't know a lot about Minecraft, so, well, I guess I can't say that anymore. I don't know a lot about like the game systems of Minecraft, so knowing things like you need commands for things is not on. But you know, I like purple. When I was a bit younger, my favorite color, I used to have 3 favorite colors. It was blue, green, and silver, in that order. And I don't know, I just thought it like made a really pretty colored combination together, and I still like it, but I don't know, just I like purple now. I think purple's very pretty. And let's just yoink some things. Actually, hold on. This would... I'll wait until this block of coal is depleted. Okay, so now I've got some iron, I got some wood and stuff. That's probably good to take over to the village and start trading things out. When I was younger, I always tried to think of new colors. Ooh! That's okay, so I admittedly would do the same thing, because you know how, I don't know if you guys have heard this story that like the color orange was like literally named for the fruit oranges. But that's a story that I heard quite a bit, and I'd heard people be like, yeah, no one even knew what like the color orange was for hot stick. They thought it was just like another color of red, and I was like, how does that make sense? How does it make sense that like they just wouldn't know what a color was? And I've decided that maybe it's that they did have examples of orange and they knew what it was, but they just didn't know that, they just didn't have a different name for it, I guess. It was just considered to be part of red because they didn't do it. That's somewhat impossible. Yeah. It's like, how do you think of a color that doesn't exist? Because every single color that you can think of is just a combination of other colors that have already existed. I mean, there's stuff like, you know, ultraviolet and what's the red one? Like infrared stuff. But humans can't see that, so we can't really imagine how it looks. I once read a book in which there was a color that only like gnomes could see. It was called like Hutun, and it was just really hard for me to imagine because the main character was like part gnome and thus could see the colors sometimes. But like, how would there just be a different color that you could only see sometimes? Like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. It's just, you see colors or you don't see colors. Like, I just don't understand. It doesn't work in my brain. It's like, how? Excuse me? Why am I trading with villagers? Experience. I was like, I think I have like all of the emeralds and stuff I need at the moment. I'm trading with villagers to get XP. Cause see, that's a really good way to get XP. Okay, I feel better about my life now. See, chat, remember when I said I can't do anything while I'm talking? You know, how, like, I'll, like, if I'm jumping then it just won't work out. The same thing happens for me and, like, trying to remember what I'm doing while I'm talking. I'll always be like, wait, what is happening? What am I doing? And I was trying to get levels, which I got 2 levels from that. I need to find, like, a spawner or something. I mean, we could go on an adventure for a spawner. I could go looking for one. I don't know the current spawner mechanics with, like, the 118 terrain, but I could just go... That's just Alzheimer's? Alzheimer's is, like, different, though. That's, like, a medical condition, and I just can't think. You know, I just simply not a thought in my head. Okay. Let's think. Ways to get XP. Kill things, breed things, trade things, and pull things out of furnaces. I've got some stuff for trading things. That would be pretty good, but killing things is honestly the easiest way to get XP. I don't have easy access to a spawn or anything. Fishing. Fishing is a way to get XP, but I don't have, like, a good fishing rod for that. Was some redeem /kill? Okay, so the /kill channel points reward is for, sometimes I'll encounter a situation where there'll be, like, an animal or, like, just a mob or something. I'm like, chat, should I kill it? And then there's the /save and /kill where you can you can adjust my what happens. You have a hand in if something dies or not. But you can't kill me with it. That's not allowed. I was thinking again yesterday, I think the most useless thing is showing ads to people with Alzheimer's. But I mean, I don't know a lot how Alzheimer's works, so I'm hesitant to say anything, but I do... showing ads to people with Alzheimer's does sound like it would be not a very productive thing to do. I can't think of that working out well. I don't think I've explored this way, really. I went over to the jungle that's over here, but I don't think I've been out towards this forest. Let's take a look. You know, let's just do a bit of an explore. Just see what's over here. I don't think I've been here, so this should jump into 118 generation pretty quickly, which means that we might end up with some world chasms. I mean, if there is a world chasm, maybe I could... I don't have any bones. There are dogs and I have no bones. Sorry, when I said I have no bones there, I just immediately thought, like, that I personally don't have bones in my body, and I was like, huh, that's not true. I've got, like, a spinal cord. Man, not having bones sounds like it would be really weird, honestly. Wait, is this the ocean? I don't think I've been super close to the ocean recently. Okay, we are definitely in 118 generation. That little dip in the ground right there, that's classic 118. You know what'd be cool, chat? It'd be cool to find an ocean monument. I don't think I could do a lot with it at the moment, but like... It'd be cool to find one. On my other world, Mayor's Paradise, I have written down the locations for about 7 ocean monuments. So, you know, it's doing pretty good there. But I have no clue where one would be in this world. Don't worry, I'm not gonna take to the oceans and try to find it. That'll be a future endeavor. Hello. I do not have the water breathing ability to stay under there, but ravines. Do you guys have a favorite part of the 118 update? Something that you really like a lot? The question: how does the bedrock look at the border between 117 and 118? So they got rid of the bedrock, actually, is what happened. When... World Chasm question mark? No, just a cave, okay. So when 118 hit, the areas that were bedrock got replaced by deep slate, and then there's new generation underneath it. So I had an area in a Mayor's Paradise world where I had dug down to the bedrock for an entire section. And so on the day that 118 dropped, I went there and I looked and it was just all deep slate. Chat, how do you feel about getting a best friend? How do you feel about, you know, just making friends and then, you know, having a really good friend to bring back to the house? How does that sound? Are you guys game? 'Cause, come here. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. I've got one more seed. Will that do it? Will one more seed? I just need seeds. I need seeds. Really, this is like the worst biome to get seeds in. Seeds, please. Okay, I've got 2 more. Will that do it? Will you accept these 2 seeds? No. This bird, chat. This bird. Why will it not accept my offer of friendship and love and acceptance? Please, bird. World chasm question mark? No, just a chasm. Ah. Bird, please. I've got 1 more seed. Maybe this 1 seed will do it. Okay. I'll pick up like 3 seeds. Maybe 3 seeds will do it. Emerald, hold on. Okay. We've got 3 seeds. Maybe that'll do it. Bird is accepting seeds. They might accept new Minecraft updates. The bird is like, oh, that's so great. No thanks. Okay, come here. I'm gonna scream. Not really, I'm not really gonna scream, but like, I'm feeling the urge right now. The emotion that I'm feeling is one of screaming. Come on. Okay, I've got 3 more seeds. This thing is taking like 12 seeds. Okay. Where are you, bird? There you are, there you are, there you are. Come here, bird. I'm gonna scream. I'm going to scream and cry and then just, I don't know, accept the sweet embrace of the chasm. I'm going to go underground to cry. That's what I'm saying. Please. How many seeds do you want, bird? How many? Am I giving you the wrong seeds? Do I need to like track down watermelons or something to give to you? What do you want from me? I'm trying my hardest to accommodate you, but please. What the? What? Bird? What? It's like, it's gotta be like 30 seeds at this point that I've given that bird. What does it want from me? What does it want? Please. I'm just trying to become friends. Watermelon. Okay. Right, bird. Where are you? Come here. I've got 17 seeds on me. Woo! There's 17 seeds on me. And it took the first one. I mean, yes, the odds were getting ridiculous at that point. That would take all 17 due to the like 30 that I'd consumed before that. But like, I got 17 seeds to give to that bird. Oh my gosh. And we're getting bots. Hold on, let me just let me just get rid of that. Okay, there we are. Dream Unluck. Oh my gosh. Lady Luck's probably feeling so... Oh gosh. Yeah, I got rid of the bots. They're gone. They're out of here. So Lady Luck, me and Lady Luck have a bit of a rocky relationship where sometimes she gives me incredible drops and like cool things like the like that nether spawn that we got earlier today. And sometimes she gives me this. Come on, bird. Let's get out of here. Let's... Are you coming with? Okay, just as long as you're coming with. And I just... Yeah, sometimes Lady Luck gives me the best of the best. Sometimes she gives me good nether spawns and diamonds and lots of wonderful things. I'm 2 minutes behind now? Oh my gosh. Ray, time traveler. Ray is a time traveler again. Ray, how does it feel to constantly be time traveling? Do you wish that you could make your way back to the present? Or is it fun? Or do you like time traveling? Is that something that, you know, you feel like makes you unique and things? Try hitting F5. Me? Me try hitting F5? 'Cause, hello. It's the back of my head. Hello, everyone. This is the back of my head. This is the front of my head. Hello. Creeper shows up and I explode. No, I pressed it twice. This is fine. This is fine. You know what? This is totally chill. This is a-okay and alright and fun. And is this a world chasm? This is a world chasm. We're gonna ignore the world chasm. Like, listen, world chasms are cool, but you can only encounter so many of them before you start going, that's kind of inconvenient that there's a massive hole in the ground. That's kind of weird that the earth just opens up into a monstrous cave right there. You would be in the future? Oh my gosh, I am in the future. Oh my gosh, the future. It's calling to me. The future, it's speaking, it's telling me you're a wimp at hardcore. I mean, it's not wrong. Okay. Admittedly, I think I've been feeling some frustration about my lack of a bow. And I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that I've been so on edge with that. I should probably just, you know, just get good and get a bow. Just start fighting some mobs, get some levels, get a bow. I mean, it's tricky to find, it's tricky to find a spawner if you're not willing to fight anything, so yeah. It's telling me, you guys should follow Quimbular on Twitch. Aw, that's nice of the future. And that's nice of you to, deliver the future's message, Finn. Man, who would have known that the future is such a big supporter of my stream? Man, thanks, future. The future is pretty alright in my books. Hello? Hello there. Hi, friend. Hi there. What are you doing? Are you just here to hang out? Are you just here to be friends? Oh, that was lovely. That was such a good interaction, chat. I don't think I've ever been that good in a conversation before. You know, because usually I'm kind of like stuttering over my words a little bit in a conversation and having a hard time with it. But that just went flawlessly. Like, me and that mule, we were just vibing together. We were just doing really well. Oh, that's incredible. You love to see it. Man, me and that mule, we were bros. We were pals. We were just feeling it. We were just vibing together. Man. I'm considering making some more sugarcane patches. Because I've got this sugarcane patch here, but considering how many librarians I'm going to need to get this bow to full power, I'm thinking it'd probably be best to have a lot of paper on hand. So this pond right here is looking like a prime, what shall we say, candidate for being turned into a sugarcane farm. You know, lots of space, lots of nice area for the cane to grow on. So I might just quick make myself a little... Wait, your name is Film. I've been reading it as Film. Oh no! Oh no! The name misreads. So chat, I will admit that I'm a bit of a snob because I instead of saying movies, a lot of times I'll say film. I'll be like, that's a good film. And you can just like feel the like snooty fancy person vibes roll off of me when I do that. I'm like, yes. Have you watched this film that I'm talking about? Have you ever seen the film where they do this? And then I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm being entirely too posh for this situation. You ever watched a film? Have you ever experienced the joy of sitting at the cinema and watching a film? And I'm like, oh no, I'm turning into one of them. I'm turning into like a snooty rich person. No idea, chat. Werewolf transformation, but it's turning into a snooty rich person. It's just like, here, I gotta put my bird upstairs. My bird should be upstairs. Bird? 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 Oh, there you are. Okay. I've got the bird on my shoulder. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. Bird is still on my shoulder. Bird is still here. Alright, bird, you can get off my shoulder. This is gonna be your new home. Bird, there you are. Alright, now go ahead and sit down. Alright. No, I need you to stay here for my own peace of mind. I'm gonna need you to stick around in this spot. There you go. Okay. I'll be back when I build a jukebox and get some discs to play. I'll come hang out with you. But like, I just need to make sure that you're safe, okay? I need to make sure that you're taken care of. Hi there. Okay. Okay, but can you imagine it's just like on the night of the full moon, you just become a snooty rich person and it's like, oh no, this is the most terrible day to have ever happened. The class is going out for lunch now. Oh, bye class! What just happened to my voice? Bye class, have fun at lunch. Eat your food, do good things. Thanks for chatting. You guys have had some lovely questions. Thanks much. Have fun at lunch. Bye. I was gonna say see you later, but I don't know if I actually will. So just good luck. Bye. Bye, class. Bye, class. It's been lovely having you. I don't know when to say stop. I don't know when to stop saying bye, class. Farewell to the classroom. Bye. Chat, please help. I don't know when to stop saying goodbye to the class. I'm just here. All I am is a streamer trying to figure out when to stop saying goodbye to the students. To go bye. Yep, bye, Ray. Thanks for letting me talk to your class and for, you know, doing some chatting. It's been fun hanging out. So, tell the class I said bye and that they were all lovely to talk with. Farewell. Bye, Ray. See you next time. I don't know when to stop saying bye. I'm just harvesting carrots now, out of awkwardness. I'll help you out by saying goodbye to you. You can continue the goodbyes with someone else. Oh, I see. Someone else can take the burden of doing the farewells. It's just, you know, you just gotta say goodbye a lot of times. You gotta continuously say goodbye, farewell, so long, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, and other, you know, versions of a farewell. Chat, hot take. What if I go looking for a spawner? What if I've only got like a limited 117 area to deal with, to like search for a spawner in. But what if I like made a whole ton of tunnels crisscrossing beneath my mine to just look to see if there's a spawner underneath any of it? Cause oh, that carrot wasn't ready. Cause just like one of the main things that's been like affecting me this entire time is my lack of consistent access to levels. It's like, yeah, sure, I get levels, but it's not... There's no easy way for me to get them when I need them. So I think it could be good to, like, really put some work into getting myself a dedicated thing. Just go cave exploring. We could also do that. I keep breaking carrots that are not ready to be harvested. Could be doing something potentially dangerous and hardcore. I mean, yeah, they're common. Okay. Are they common, like, in normal caves, or do you have to go deeper? Because most of the spawners that I've found have been pretty deep, but if you can just find them like in normal caves, then we might go looking for that. They're common everywhere. Okay. All right, then yeah, we'll do a bit of cave exploring. We'll do a bit of, you know, finding some holes in the ground and just jumping down them. Yeah. Yeah, well, let's do it. Let's go for it. Let's go for a little joyride on the spawner finding express. I have one spawner 20 blocks from base at Y65. Yo. That's pretty good, though. Oh, yeah, it probably would be best to go, like, into caves looking for spawners, because don't they always have to have, like, an exposed area? I do not mess around with rain. I do not mess around with rain. The rain that there is, I do not mess around in. Listen, I like the rain normally, just not when it could potentially kill me. Check your Y level, that's how high it is. Currently at 69. Probably 70. Because I'm on plowed ground. But is there a Y level they're more common at, or should I just dive down a ton of caves? Because spawners need to have exposed areas, so going down caves would probably be the best way to do that. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, Y65, that's pretty close to my Y level. It can't be below 20. Okay. I mean, I found them at like Y11 before. Just while I've been like strip mining. But maybe that's like a versions thing. Okay, let's just... I have 26 levels now. That's great. Carrot and beetroot. That's actually not bad. I am planning on making a beetroot farm. Okay. And I've got a whole ton of emeralds now. Yeah, no, I found one at Y11 before. Hold on, I'm pausing this to read Mr. Mook's thing. The history of all hitherto existing society is the history of class struggles, freeman and slave, patrician and plebeian, lord and serf, guild master and journeyman. In a word, oppressor and oppressed, stood in constant opposition to one another, carried on in an uninterrupted, now hidden, now open fight. A fight that each time ended either in a revolutionary reconstitution of society at large, or in the common ruin of the contending classes. Communist Manifesto, okay. Thanks for that, Mr. Mook. Alright. I'm gonna drink some water. I gotta stay hydrated. And we'll go drop things off at the base, and then go jump in some caves. There's a rather large one near to my base that I think I'd like to explore, and then from there just like look around, I guess. Whew, we got this. Gonna jump in some caves and find some things, and it'll be great. Whew, here we go. It'll be awesome. We got this. Yeah. I mean, now that the class is gone, I can feed my cows again, because I don't have to worry about the sensibilities of the children. So, you know. Maybe we will take a look with that. Bop, bop. Hold on, I gotta drop some things. I'll drop the bow for now, because it's pretty useless at this moment. Extra water bucket. And let's do some cow feeding. I'm gonna need to harvest my fields pretty soon. I tried to search what Y level spawn is at. I was like 200 words and I noticed it was about World of Warcraft. No! No, World of Warcraft, how could you do this to me? World of Warcraft, stop. Cease, desist. World of Warcraft, why are you like this? Alright, cows. Eat your food. Oh! Oh, do we have a full cow area here? Oh, I think we might. Heck yes! I now have 3 fully operational cow feeding stations. Heck yeah! Feed. Feed. Feed and die. Yes, and I'm getting some levels from this, so that's nice too. Feeding animals has long since been my main source of XP. And I was avoiding it to, you know, protect the children, but it's nice to get it back. The cow's Yule log crackles. The cow Yule log. I sure do love the sound of cow Yule logs in the morning. It fills you with holiday spirit. Incredible! Good job to the cow Yule logs for giving me holiday spirit. Alright, I'm just gonna drop that off, let it cook while I'm gone. And here we go. I'm headed over this way. There's a big old cave. Big old cave that I can explore. Cow crackles. Cow crackles in the background. Alright. So here we have it. Big old cave. Java Edition dungeons generate naturally in the overworld at any altitude, provided it is next to a cave. Huh. Yeah, no, that is interesting. That's certainly something for sure. Okay. Big old cave. Big old cave. Big giant cave. Big coal cave? Big cave with the coal in it? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Like, listen, I know it's not getting me a significant amount of XP, but have you considered that I'm a resource gremlin? I like to get the resources. Okay. We now enter the fear for my life section of today's stream, in which I am very afraid at all times that I'm going to perish. To be fair, that might be all the times. Never found a spawner below 10. Interesting. I just remember that I found one below 10 because, sorry, below, like, Y11 because I found one that I was trying to, like, turn it into a, like, spawner, area, like a thing, and I couldn't get to a low enough Y level that, that I could drop things down correctly. Have I already explored Big Cave? I thought for sure there'd been sections to still look into, but, apparently Big Cave has already been explored. So now we're gonna move on to Big Cave number 2, the big cave in the forest over here. Big cave, big cave, big cave, big cave. It's time for Big Cave. You can load them up and then drop them. Yeah, I forgot to bring any soul sand with me, so that was a rip. And I guess I don't have any soul sand now, because I haven't found a soul sand valley or gone very far into the nether at all, but you know, there's a creeper over there. There's a creeper over there, but there's copper right here. There are mob stands over there, but there's copper right here. A poem by me, but there's copper right here. Met with water and science. Oh, I've never done it the old school way. Is it terribly difficult to go the old school way? Or is it just like, I don't know, something that you just need to learn at some point in your life? We've got some dripstone. We've got some mushrooms. We've got a skeleton. Hold on. Got him. Okay. I'm gonna head up to make some more torches. Just 1 block water, sign, repeat. And that, how does it get the mobs up though? Do they just go up the water? Do they simply ascend? Do they say, yes, I'm going to ascend now, and then they do? Because I'm having a bit of trouble wrapping my mind around that one. They don't want to drown, so they go up. You know, that actually makes a lot of sense. Make them go up under their own power. Don't provide the means for them to do it under, like, don't give them an elevator or anything. Just make them take themselves to their own demise. Make them travel there. Okay, well, I've definitely found a little nested cave section. So this will probably be a good area to look for spawners, because there's a lot of branches. It also means that this is a good spot for me to be scared for my life, because there's lots of sections. Also that. Resource gremlin, resource gremlin, resource gremlin. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of up and down here. My strategy is always to go up first, because that way nothing can drop on you. Okay, well, there's an enderman in the gravel there. I hope that enderman's doing alright. I don't want to try to kill it because hardcore. Hardcore parkour. Do they call it hardcore parkour if you are in hardcore and you are doing parkour? Run! Run, Jean-Bob! Run to your doom! That's a quote from the Swan Lake, the animated movie. They're like, run, Jean-Bob! Run to your doom! The thing that's something about Pre-111 is there's no mending. Oh yeah, so if you get like a fully maxed out pickaxe, then it could just be gone one day. Oh, that actually sounds very much not fun. That sounds very much tragic, actually. Like, gosh, I'd have to be constantly making new Fortunas. Can you imagine how annoyed Lady Luck would be with me if I had to, like, constantly make new pickaxes for her? Only like 10k block. Well, yeah, but like, you know, that's still quite a bit of effort to have to do it. And is that also the version where you don't see what you get before you actually enchant it? So it's possible that you could like do so many times without actually getting fortune. You can't do that. Just repair with diamonds. Oof. But yeah, see, I'd have to be like putting so much work into getting Fortunas just to satisfy my lady. Which, to be fair, she absolutely does deserve to have me, you know, make pickaxes in her image, but like, still. It'd be a lot of work. 1.8 is enchanting update. Okay, okay. So in 1.11 you could, like pre-1.11, there are still opportunities to see what you're getting. Whoop. There's a creeper up there, but there's also lots of zombies, but also skeleton. Being very cautious about this. Okay. It was a huge update. It was redstone update, mining update, PvP update, enchanting update, healing update. Whoa. That's a lot of update. That is quite a bit of an update. Wait, was there no redstone before then, or did it just update redstone? Like, what's the stitch there? Okay, well, I've definitely called all of the zombies in the world to me at the moment. That's chill, that's fine, that's alright. But was there just no redstone before? Makes 1.8 and 1.9. Oh, right, because there's like combat update, wasn't that 1.9? But it was. Okay. Man. That Minecraft, it really do be updating though. I'm a little concerned about this Enderman. That's all. And end. Oh. PvP, entailing update and end. So they really did a lot with that then. Was it like weird having the PvP update also at the end? Cause that's one I feel like I could see being like, why would you change the end, right, as you're also changing the PvP? I'm just like, go. It's an update version, but not a lot of it. So does that mean that 1.9 is the update where like redstone engineers really started to be a thing? Because I know that there's a lot of people who are like, yes, I'm a redstone engineer, and that's like my thing, and that's how I like, you know, that's the most important thing to me in Minecraft, is being able to like do my redstone stuff. Was that just not a thing pre 1.9? I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. Okay, but it's a dead end, so we're good. As long as it's a dead end, that's fine. Okay. First there's 1.5 redstone update where they added compressors, pistons, pressure plates, etc. When they added command blocks and slime blocks. Okay, so it sounds like there could be redstone engineers before then, but they had like limited accessibility to what they could do. Because I know that slime blocks are very important to redstone, and like being able to like do moving parts of things. Wait, 110 was observer. Okay. Okay, yeah. So it sounds like the history of redstone is not quite as brief as I had thought. That there was indeed like a lot of it before then. I'm hearing some zombie noises. I would love it if it was a zombie spawner. It sounds like it's coming from above me. Maybe to the side? But above is still my best guess. From when it became super hard. There was like 3x3 doors. Just things like opening doors, activating pistons and stuff. And then it became stuff like moving things. Lots of like crazy wacky adventures and stuff. Okay. Just gonna make myself some more torches. Oh boy. The darkness. Okay. The darkness has been evaded. The darkness has been successfully avoided. Now time to find where those zombie noises are. Yeah, I really am thinking like above me. Passengers are huge in TK11, TK12. So like 100 days trend out. Oh, because I know nowadays everyone's like 100 days in hardcore. Or like 100 days in hardcore, all these cool challenge stuff. That was making doors back in the day. Everyone was like, man, but can you like build a door though? Oh. Okay, well I knew there were zombies. There's just also a creeper. You can do cooler doors. Oh, I actually love that. That's kind of precious. I'm just gonna slay chickens. Mojo was really good. That's why he has a huge channel. Cause he built the coolest doors, and so he has. Did I really just get gunpowder for the first time? Wow. He got famous because he could build good doors. Look at older videos and see what used to be. Oh, I might just do that. I might just go back and be like, where are the doors, mumbo jumbo? Where are the doors? Give me the doors, sir. Where are your cool 3x3 piston doors? Like, what you got for me? Do you have doors? If you don't have doors, then I don't think you're good at redstone. Ripped my inventory. Let me just consolidate some things. Let's just pop all that in there. Make some more room for other stuff. I can't believe that I just got gunpowder for the very first time. That feels a bit like a failure, honestly. I'm like, oh no. Oh, I've been slacking on my job. Oh no. That's the very first time I've ever gotten gunpowder. That's the first creeper that I've killed. Can you believe I've never killed a creeper before this moment? Well, I've killed a creeper, just not in a way that got me gunpowder. Again, that feels kind of, that feels kind of like a failure. But it's fine because I will now begin, to get gunpowder. Yep. That will be my new goal in life. Just collect all of the gunpowder. Oh gosh, I guess 118 farms are gonna start coming out, aren't they? Just thinking like there's gonna be so many online tutorials that are like how to build this specific farm in 118, and I'll be like, thanks. Like I appreciate the help. Okay, well, I successfully found the zombies that I was hearing, but it was not indeed a spawner. So that's a bit awkward. Okay, well. Anywhere else I can go to in this cave? Except if it's 20 doors in 100 seconds and 2 more doors in 20 more doors in 100 seconds. Okay, I'm checking that out post-stream. Because that just sounds kind of funny. That just sounds kind of hilarious, to be honest. Just a little bit silly, actually. Just a bit on the funny side. Just doors. You ever played Minecraft Sun? It's about the doors. Alright, we're triangulating. One more. Is it down? Down and to the left, I think. 105 mil combined just in the 2 doors videos. Yeesh. Okay. Okay, all I'm gonna say, I'm not using this as like an intense bragging moment, but dang, that was a good triangulation. I really just triangulated that. Big open dark space. Lots of zombies coming in. Bit less than ideal. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is totally normal. Okay. Spawner. It sounds like it's a zombie spawner. Okay. Let's just get right in there. Okay. Light up the area around it, make it safe. I'm like, go. I found the thing. I gotta like secure the area. Go. Nice though. Okay, all I'm saying is that was a pretty good triangulation. That was a pretty deep. I had a pretty decent job. Like I searched piston door and I got 2x2 piston door from Random Channel 9 years ago with 10 mil. Like dang. Everyone be making those doors though. Everyone said, doors. It's like, yo, you may call yourself a Minecraft player, but can you even make a door? Bucket's cool. I'll take a bucket. Bones are cool. I'll take a bucket. I can tame a horse now. That's nice. Okay, I gotta. Yes, please. Okay, I gotta figure out my inventory. I'm gonna toss away some of these to make room for some of those. Spawner. Very, very good spawn. By the way, theories. Yeah, I noticed. I'm thinking what we'll do, I'm just gonna make one more pass around this area to secure it. Just make sure that it's safe down here. And then probably what's going to happen is we're going to end here today, and on Thursday we'll be back in here making a spawner so I can have access to levels. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, and the music ended there. I don't know how much I want to just start new music for just like a minute or two, but let me make it back to the spawner. Yeet. Was this way? Yeah. Okay, let's end here. This should be bright enough that nothing's gonna spawn here. Yep, this should be fine. All right. Well, thanks a lot for coming today. We'll get a little bit of music. We'll get time to take armor down. Heck nah. No taking the armor down here. This is hardcore. Are you kidding me? All right, we'll just get some little Animal Crossing music. Mostly because I don't have the inventory space for it, and also I don't want to die. I don't know, creepers. Well, listen, I'm just not gonna take those chances. Remember, the goal is to not die, and I'm gonna do everything possible to not die. Alright, well, many thanks for coming today. It's been lovely. Lots of stuff happened. I made some progress, went to the Nether. Beautiful spawn on the Nether. Just absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited about that spawn, actually. Just imagine changing music and random creeper comes up and destroys the spawner. I don't know, that I should really get in the habit of not simply, you know, hold on. I should really get in the habit of not just opening my inventory. No, hold on. Nope. Yeah, okay. I should really get in the habit of just pausing the game and not just opening my inventory. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is for you. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is our very first variety day. I'm not sure what I'm going to be playing yet. It might be Subnautica Below Zero, but it could equally be something else. Next time being hardcore from second person. Oh, rip. Rip. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm just gonna put you on the frog screen for a sec and see if I know anyone who's live. It might be the otters today. Yep, I'm thinking it's gonna be the otters. So, hope you guys are ready to go see the otters. All right. All right. Go watch some otters. Go have some fun with that. I will see you guys tomorrow. I stream Monday through Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, I hope you have a good time of it. All right. Go see some otters, guys. It'll be great. I'll see you next time.